Welcome back to Critting After Dark with this Easter edition. As you know, uh, not really much news today. All social information is below. Make sure you follow us here on Twitch. Make sure you follow us on Twitter. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube. All the VODs will be there every Wednesday. Also, make sure you check out the merch store shop, crittingafterdark.com, and it should be linked to a panel below. So with that, let's get those quick rounds of introductions, as always, starting with Kyle.
I am Kyle. I'm playing Kyron, the human barbarian.
I'm Myra. I'm playing Dwell, the elf rogue.
Asher, Wayne, Bard, human. That's me.
Last but not least. All right. Y'all ready to get going with session 5?
Oh yeah.
Ira?
As long as we don't
Oh
die.
yeah, I'm nodding yes. Yep.
Oh, okay.
I tried to do an exaggerated one, but
Right on. Sometimes I have y'all's cameras up here and sometimes not. I
Okay.
actually do right now. So it'll probably go away when I have to pull something up.
Got
All
it.
right. Previously on, the party having kissed and made up, they returned to the Mages Guild and learned that Reinhardt and Ryna had rushed out with some urgent business. Joined by Anselm, they notified them that perhaps they should seek out the director, a shady individual who had previously hired them. The job required the group to pose as members of a rival criminal gang and steal a cart. Through the quick thinking of Wayne, a deft blade from Kyron, and nimble driving from Dwell, it was a massive success as they made off with hundreds of gold and some nice weapons to boot. After reporting back to a very happy director, Anselm rejoined them and urged them to make haste back to the guilds. Okay, so we're outside, and Anselm's rushed up, and he's saying, like, hurry, you got to hurry back to the guild. Ryna is there. She needs you immediately.
Well, that's good news, isn't it?
Oh yeah, we've finally been able to pin her down. What's going on
Yeah.
at the guild?
I'll tell you on the way. And he's saying, like, we need to hurry back. And as you go through the street, he's not really telling you anything, mainly because he doesn't really know. But you go through these streets and you start to see people start to clatter about, and you just hear these murmurs of people going, oh, the town's going to hell. Now the gangs are fighting in the streets. The town guard has now come out in much more force, and you can see them start to patrol areas a lot more than they were before. And again, just this very angsty looking populace is now kind of deciding about, do they want to leave? Are they going to get locked in because it's still on the lockout? So the town is starting to get a little on edge. So as you get back to the guild, you enter through the front door, you get to the secretary.
As we're walking in, I'd like to question Anselm a bit.
Okay.
Well, Anselm, what the hell's going on here? I mean, what's going on exactly? Like, why are we so in a hurry? Do you know anything?
No, I came back to check and see if y'all were here, and she knew that I was with you and just asked if I knew where your whereabouts were. She also said there was a note, I guess, from that note that we left at the front desk. And I said I might know where you're at, and she said to go find you immediately. I don't think she's in any danger, but she just seemed very, very wired.
Okay.
I guess we'll find out when we talk to her then.
Yeah, well, I was just making sure the girl's not on fire,
Yeah. So yeah, you don't see any smoke coming from it. The guild looks pretty normal, as normal said. But like I said, the only thing different now is the town is starting to really come alive more with anxiety, if you will, from like the populace. All right, y'all want to head into the guild?
Yep, we'll follow Ansel.
Yep.
All right, so you get into you go into the guild, and the receptionist there, it's a different one, as it always is. Looks and just recognizes, again, he sees you four, especially you three, and understands, like, okay, this must be what it is. And he kind of like looks at this note and said, you here for Ryna?
Yep.
That's right.
Okay, go ahead and head back to Master Reinhardt's quarters. She's back there. And he like goes and like opens the door and is like again saying, "Make haste," basically.
All right, heading in.
All right, so you make your way back to these quarters, and the last time you were here, the kind of the area that he was working in had all those books, and it looked like it was someone, you know, hard at work. Now there's kind of just stuff everywhere. It looks like it hasn't been ransacked, like trashed, but every book seems to have been overturned, looked through, everything's not where it's supposed to be. It looks like a mess, but a organized mess from someone who researches a lot and has just been really hard at work. And you see back over his quarters, like back in his work area, is Ryna over there just kind of with her hands on the desk, just kind of looking around, and her back is to you at this point. So she's kind of just like looking on this desk with her back to you for.
Oh, Jenny, heard you've been looking for us.
And she looks, Jenny. Oh yes, if you still want to call me that, I guess I can still go by that. Yes. Where have you three been?
Well, we're here now.
Okay. Did Reinhardt send you on any work? Were you doing anything for him?
Yeah, I mean, why is that relevant?
Well, considering we know, I don't really know where he's at, but I suppose so. Again, if you were doing any work for him, it would be really relevant. Were you or not? I don't care otherwise.
Is Reinhardt missing? Did you just say Reinhardt's missing?
He has not come back, but if you do not have any information about this, I will assume you would have said it
No,
by now.
we don't know where he is.
No idea.
Okay.
We know he's been. I mean, last time we saw him, he was here, right? He just had the stuff and he started working on it. And then I think it was the day afterwards, the receptionist was telling us how you and he left. That's the last we heard of him.
Yes, we left and we're looking through these rumored ancient elven ruins of the city, and he found something and didn't tell me, and he hurried back here and I followed him. And when we got back here, he sent me on what I feel. I don't feel he was trying to ditch me, but I do think he was just in such a hurry he didn't think about me. He sent me to go find something in the library, and when I came back, he was gone and the staff was gone, and he kept mentioning these texts about, and she kind of just, like, she's shaking her head because it's almost like she doesn't believe it. She's like, there's just another possible conjunction of the spheres. I know it sounds like nonsense, but we must be vigilant. There were traces that he thinks of the NL elves on this staff that we found. And Dwell, again, you'll know you're in on Sade.
Yeah.
Elf. Yeah, the NL are the very elder ones. They are different. They obviously share like a similarity, but they are very different elves. It's a different language. It's similar, but you know, in that sense, it's different.
Yeah, they left a long time ago. It's the extent of my knowledge.
Yes, and well, there was all that happening on Skellige last year with the army and the wild hunt and all that, but I don't know. But he took the staff and looking through, and she's kind of holding up like these papers and like this little map. He took the staff, and I believe he was headed south of here to this town of Driftwood. Have any of you come across it?
I doubt when has, but probably not.
Never heard of it.
Okay, it appears to be this just small town, middle of nowhere, and she kind of hands y'all like this map that shows you kind of the general direction and area of where to go. And she goes, I don't know what other business you have in here, but I really need you to go find him, as I think he might have uncovered something because he was supposed to meet me back here. But I don't know if he's going to be here.
He left all by himself?
He left, and again, I just think he was getting ahead of himself. I don't think he meant to leave me. I don't even know how many days he slept. But I need to head back to Novigrad. I need to meet with Simon. I need to update him on everything. And I really need you to go check out this town and see what may have become of him. And I'd like to meet you back here in 2 days.
You believe he went to these ruins in this town?
I believe he found something that led him to there. And again, she's holding it up like nothing is saying in there, I am headed to the town of Driftwood. But with what it is, it was clearly he was looking up this little town in this area.
Right. So I guess he thought there might be ruins there.
I think he
Something.
thinks something is to there, but he took that staff, and I'll be honest, the staff may be more important than him.
Yeah, I can see that.
But if you can do that, if you can go check that out, I've arranged for 3 horses outside. You can take those horses. You should be able to get there within half of a day. And at this point, again, it's kind of towards the sun setting. And she's like, I can stay the night, head out there first thing in the morning or whenever. But I don't know. If you can leave tonight, that's fine. If not, it's okay. Just leave as soon as you are able to. And again, in 2 days, please meet me back here at the guild.
2 days.
Can do. 2 days.
Should be able to. I don't know if we'll be able to leave tonight, though. What do you guys think?
Well, it depends how far out is this town exactly.
Half a day, right?
Well, I would think on horseback it would be half a day, but traveling at night, it might take a little longer. If you want, rest up for the night, and again, I will have the horses ready for you, and you can go from there. I will take off. I will set off for Novigrad immediately, but 2 days again.
We'll meet you back in Novigrad?
No, meet me back here at the guild in 2
Oh,
days.
Yeah,
okay.
the guild.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
Yeah. So if we wait until tomorrow, we'll only have 1 day, essentially.
Yeah, and it's kind of, like 2 days from here. So yeah, just like think of like 48 hours. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I think the earlier we go, the better. I mean, look, I like having a bed and a mattress and covers as much as the next guy, but this seems pretty urgent to me. So I think we better be on the road and get there as soon as possible.
Yeah, we don't want to miss him like we missed Ryna. What do you think, Kyron?
Recap. All right, so the party is now in the Mages Guild. They're talking with Ryna about heading to Driftwood and whether or not they're going to go now. So when she hears y'all talking about potentially leaving tonight, she just kind of interjects, well, again, it would be half a day during sunlight, as again, this looks to be off the beaten path. This is not a main city or any kind of large town. It may take a little longer in the dark.
Yeah, all right. But if we leave now, even in the dark, we'll get there earlier than if we leave in like 10 plus hours, right?
Okay. I admire the tenacity. But thank you again. Just clear with the receptionist about the horses. She will ready them, and you can take off immediately. And again, 2 days, I will be back. And she kind of gathers up her stuff. And if y'all, don't have anything else to say or ask, she is going to head out.
Do you know how Reinhardt traveled? Did he grab a horse?
I will only assume that he did, but again,
No idea.
he might have just teleported there for all I know.
Question: How
Yeah.
how powerful is Reinhardt exactly?
He would be like, you can tell that he is not on the level of the most legendary sorcerers, but he is the head mage in this major city. So he's going to be pretty powerful.
But what's Reyna's opinion of his power level? I guess.
What is her opinion?
Yeah, I'm asking her.
Oh, Again, I haven't dealt with too many sorcerers, but
Are you afraid of
see-
him?
what was that?
Are you afraid of him? I mean, if you were to have to fight him, would you?
I don't believe he has evil intentions, but
That's not the point. I just want to know if would you take him in a fight?
I would not take him in a fight if he knew I was coming for him.
All right.
I like
All right,
that
well-
caveat. If you knew I was coming
Yeah.
for him. Wise.
All right. So, well, I'm ready to go.
Okay, y'all ready to go?
I'm good to
Mhm.
go.
All right, so you
So
head
wait-
back up.
Where'd you?
Oop.
You said these horses are at the gate.
No, y'all gonna talk with the receptionist.
Okay,
Yeah. So, and again, if y'all ever want to ask anything, just interrupt.
got it.
Yeah.
So you head up to the receptionist. You mention it. He says, we'll get those ready for you, and then maybe 10, 15 minutes later, 3 stout horses up front, and if y'all don't want to try to shop or do anything, y'all can take off. But anything else y'all want to do in the city?
Shops are still open. I have a crossbow and no bolts.
Yeah. I guess, do we want to get like some torches or whatnot to light up the way if we're gonna travel in the dark?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Oh man, I didn't even think about bringing light.
I mean, you have dark vision, so you don't even give a damn really. But yeah, I think having torch, getting some torches before doing might be a good
Yeah,
idea.
we can keep that. I was literally thinking, I was like, oh yeah, elves in The Witcher dark vision, but fuck
Do
it, why
they?
not?
I don't actually
I
know.
don't think
No,
so.
I guess-
No, they don't. But
Okay.
we'll just say he has really keen eyesight.
Yeah.
There you go. He has better vision than y'all, but it's not going to be like pure he can see in the dark.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Also,
Which has always
elves are
seemed
resistant to
weird.
sleep charm, but that also doesn't make sense in The Witcher. So
Yeah. Sleep charm.
Yeah.
All right. So what are y'all kind of looking to get? Y'all want to go to
Just like a bunch of torches, essentially.
torches,
like
crossbow bolts.
yeah. I guess I'll need a sword as well. Might as well get a sword. Yeah, I'll get back to the this place. The how's it called? The Iron Mall.
Okay, you're heading back there?
Yeah. And I'll just buy a short sword and give the guy like 10 gold, 10 added gold to whatever he's making me pay.
All right, let me find it. Okay, you're just buying a short sword?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, where the hell is it?
I think it's not. I'll find it. Like
All right, I
it's
got it. It's going to be 10 gold. And
Sure.
so,
I'm mega flush now. So
okay. All right, so add that.
yeah, and I just
And-
if it's the same guy as before, right? That we
Yeah.
talked to, I'll just give him like, okay, maybe not 10 gold. That's crazy. I'll give him 5 more gold and be like, right. So I told you I'd repay you, right? And it's just to apologize for the Skelligan lack of well, I don't know what it was really, but anyways, cheers.
So he tips his little armory hat and he goes, "A man of honor. They do still exist."
Ha, you wish.
Oh,
And I fuck off.
He's like, "Oh, maybe not." All right, so y'all gonna buy some torches?
Yeah, I have no clue. I'll find it real fast.
Yeah. So there's a
Can't
thing
do
with like
that.
adventuring supplies. You want me to
Mhm.
link that shop thing again?
I think it's still there somewhere, but like I can find it.
Well, I got it right here.
Like,
I'll put it in the player DM one.
right,
All
right.
right, so there's that shop there. Yeah, like adventuring supplies, like adventuring gear. Here's crossbow bolts, Ira. Is that what you wanted, right?
Yes, please. I'll take 20, sir.
Okay, that's got to be add 20 and then subtract 20 gold.
20 gold. Jeez.
Yeah, gold each. Yeah, they're on normal prices now.
All
As
good.
late as this is. And then for torches, yeah, I don't even whatever. Everyone just add a torch. And whatever. Take off like a silver each, sure. It's a very nice torch. Yeah,
All right.
it's
Oh wait,
imbued.
I found it. It's
Oh,
one
you do?
copper per torch. Yeah.
One copper. There you go. All right.
Uh,
Then just add the torches. Yeah, the one whole copper. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's adventure supplies.
all right.
And again, if there's anything like that y'all want to buy, anything on there you'd like, because again, all that other stuff. Remember, y'all got that other stuff that y'all had from the end of last session,
Yep, I'm good now.
like tools, because y'all lost all of that. So,
Mm-hmm.
like Ira, you don't have your thieves' tools, but or
Do you?
well, you don't have your thieves' tools. Wayne, you got that right, your basic one.
My basic what?
Didn't you get your when you requested it, the mage
yeah,
stuff?
I got that. Yeah, I
Okay.
got that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm all good. I'm set up. I mean, I could get more stuff, but like we're not fucking around here. Like with it's
Yeah.
kind of semi-urgent. So
Yeah.
What's
and
the
I
price on
don't-
the thieves' tools?
Do what?
What is the price on the thieves' tools?
Where are they at?
I can only see the tinker, smith, mason armor.
Because that's the blacksmith armor.
it's $25 gold.
It's adventuring, right?
It's 25.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do a Control F search and it'll
Oh
it'll
boy.
give it to you.
Control wonders of Control F.
Oh damn.
It's like it's basically Jesus Reborn, but in browser form.
Oh, poisoner's kit. Nice. All right, there we go. And we have a sacrilegious comment to boot. All right. So are you buying thieves' tools?
Yes.
Okay. So everyone good to go for the city?
I need to get. Sorry, we were having camera issues. Got it fixed. So, anyway, but Kyron like to get a set of Smith tools.
Smith?
Yep.
Okay. That's going to be 20 gold.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else?
A hand crossbow and 20 crossbow bolts.
Oh shit, dude! I want a bedroll. I need my bedroll. I'm not sleeping on the fucking dirt. Okay, 1 gold for a bedroll, guys.
All right. Whoops.
Oh yeah, I gotta remember I'm.
All right. The hand crossbow is 75. And then the bolts would be, you said 20 bolts? So they're a gold piece each, so. However many you buy, just subtract that amount of gold. Y'all got some monies.
Yep.
All right. You got the bedroll?
Yeah, I'm all good now.
Okay.
All good. Well, I'm sure I've forgotten something critical, which will come back at some point to haunt me. But for now I'm good.
Yeah, we'll see.
And then it was 1 gold for the bedroll.
What was that?
1 gold for the bedroll, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Unless you want like a really nice bedroll with silk or whatnot. It's like,
And
A silken bedroll.
I would like to attempt to sell the battle axe I bought.
Okay. Oh. Shit, where'd it go? All right, so you sell it for, we'll just do half. So you sell it for like 5, so add 5 gold. Still got the blood from that one guy on it.
Yeah.
They're like, well, it works.
All right, that's it.
All right,
For me.
everybody good?
Yep.
good.
All right, so you go through the city, and again, it's just getting a little more angsty. You get through the doors, and you can see that maybe they might just start to kind of lock up the city, but that's not your problem. You don't have to worry about it. So you take off along this road. You're following these directions, and sure enough, in the direction that it goes is through these like country road. That's not a main road. Like, you're not just wandering through the forest, but it's clear that these are just backwoods roads and that not many people are taking it. It's taking you quite a bit of time, again, as it is dark outside. It's somewhat rough, somewhat even terrain. And let's say Dwell, go ahead and roll a d6.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Boom. 6, baby.
You got a 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the worst one.
Yeah, there's not really a good or bad per
I got
se.
a 9.
That's exactly how many bones you break.
You got a 9 on a 6?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
actually, it landed upside down, so I felt
Oh, nice.
low-hanging enough fruit.
All right, let me find this real quick.
You
Okay.
break 6 bones.
No, yeah, just randomly. All right, so you're heading through the night. You've been traveling now roughly about 4 to 5 hours or so. It's not quite midnight, but it is very late. You start to hear these rushing waters of a river just outside of this forest clearing. In front of you is this shallow walkway that is the shallow walkway that is no more than kind of a few feet deep from this, kind of river. And it's easy enough for your horses. Like your horses will be able to kind of go over this water. On the opposite side, you can just kind of make out, because again, it's a full moon out there. You can make out these 3 monstrous creatures that look like walking corpses dredged from the bottom. And they kind of dig and claw at the ground around them.
Hmm.
And there you go.
Oh no.
So as you see on the map there, that light area, that's where you can kind of walk across with the horses. It's, if you kind of look at it, you can see that it's a couple of feet deep. Like it would be no problem for them to do it. But everywhere else out that you can see is deep enough that you could not easily, your horses could not go through.
You guys see those monsters on the other side there?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I see that.
Oh crap. Do you think they'll
There
notice
we go.
us?
Yeah, if you try to
Probably.
cross, hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh man.
Hmm.
Do
Well,
you guys know anything about those guys? I don't. I have.
I don't know.
I don't know anything about them.
Can barely see him, but I don't know. Do we recognize him at all, or is it like a common sight on the roads?
Y'all can roll a history check.
Sure.
Roll
History.
histoire. Ooh, Jesus.
21.
Yeah, there you go.
19.
Y'all did better than me.
Okay. So as you see them, when they talked about in the town about like potential monsters coming about or these monster sighting, these look a lot like them. And Dewell, in your time just traveling the roads, traveling these backwoods, you've talked with people, and then Wayne, you dealing kind of with magic, you can recognize that these are similar to stories and creatures of what you've heard called drowners. And they like
Names
to
are drowners.
yeah, like drowners.
I knew that.
Yeah, drowners know that, and they like to really attack kind of in packs, like you've heard stories again where like a dozen or so can overwhelm, even the most hardened of fighters.
These are drowners, I guess. They prefer to stay near water. They shouldn't chase us too inland. We might be able to run past them.
Run past them. Well, that's
On our
that's
horses.
optimistic.
Get past them quickly.
I don't know. The thing is, as soon as we get into water, they're gonna try and get us, right? That's where they thrive, right? So, and horses are not gonna get out of the water easily. And then if we get stuck in there, there's gonna be a fucking bloodbath.
Well, I mean, why don't we just... I don't know who's up for a fight or not.
I'm not, if I can avoid it. You know what I think the best thing we can do is try and like shoot at him from range, right?
I was just
And
thinking
sort of-
that.
Yeah,
Sure.
and like make them come to us on land where we're, and it'll be easier there, right? and perhaps they won't even chase us too far inland. At which point, well, I mean, they'll get tired of us shooting at them, and then at this point we can just cross because they fucked off.
They're undead. They'll probably come at us until they die again, until they're unable to move. I don't think
guess so.
pain will stop them.
Sure, okay, sure, but at least we don't have to fight them on the water.
Yeah,
right?
let's not
Which is
fight
the
them
main
on.
point.
I agree with that. Well,
So you're saying we should just stay back over on this side and shoot on from here and get them to come this way?
Yeah, exactly. And you'll be
Sounds
our
good.
meat shield, like usual.
Sounds good.
And also that way we don't endanger the horses for nothing.
hmm
All right, I'm gonna get off my horse and try to find a place to tie him up safely.
Yeah, same.
Okay. Roll perception.
That's 12.
Dang, Wayne. Wayne got them rolls going.
16.
I have eyes.
I don't know how important they are. All right, so as you kind of do a quick search, you notice these rocks that are kind of sticking up like a couple feet, and they've kind of been just carved by where the water was higher, like they've eroded down, and they look like almost this like perfect hitch that you could kind of tie them around and really reinforce them.
He does want to grab you, but he doesn't.
I'll tie the horse up, and then I'm gonna kind of go like over here. Kind of get ready to start shooting like whenever we're ready.
So I was having some weird computer stuff. I am following the lead, tying my horse up as well, and pull out my crossbow.
Yeah. I don't actually have ranged weapons, but I'll find something.
All right. Dewell, are you where you want to be?
No, I'm gonna move up with these guys over here. Actually, yeah, better to focus on one at a time, so I'm gonna come up with you guys here.
Okay. So y'all are in range, right?
So is it safe to stand this close?
Yeah, y'all are good right there. Again, it's at night. You're
I didn't know
not
how-
really getting in the water, so you're fine.
That's, yeah. Just trying to get within 30 feet.
Okay.
So, just footing wise, that the way that lip looked, I wasn't sure how
Yeah.
the footing was for that.
No, you're good.
Okay, that should be within 30 feet. Okay.
Yep, 30 feet.
All right. Are we rolling initiative first, or are we just gonna surprise attack around it?
I mean, yeah. I mean, this one right now, if y'all aren't going in the water, like if y'all are where you're going to be, then this will be like a surprise round because, yeah,
They're not
it's
aware.
nighttime. Yeah, they're unaware. So go ahead and roll attack.
All right.
A shot, a hand crossbow.
Roll firing at once.
It's a 23 to hit.
That's the okay. 23 to hit. Oh yeah, that does hit though. Sorry. All right,
And
roll that damage, and then
damage.
how much?
4.
4.
Yep.
And it's no, you don't get sneak attack damage, right?
He would not.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Dewell, what's your attack?
I rolled 17 to hit.
That hits. And do you get it?
He
If
didn't
they're
know.
Well,
not,
why not though? Like the thing is, if you attack someone that's unaware of you, generally you do so with advantage, right? And if you attack with advantage, then as a rogue you get sneak
Oh,
attack.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So you'll let me have the sneak attack?
Yeah. So we'll just double Kyron's.
What do you mean double?
No,
Well, 'cause
I
You
don't.
talking
get
about
sneak
you talking about the sneak attack, the double?
That's the
Sneak
that's
it-
yeah.
the-
With
It's
the
unique
advantage?
to rogue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, just roll.
I got
All right,
6, and then plus my extra sneak
Sneak.
is 9. So 6 plus 9, I did 15.
You did 15. All right. And then Wayne, you don't have range. You said.
yeah, I'm just kind of, yay, moral support, you know.
Okay. So at once, hand crossbow, and yours is a short bow, right, Dewell?
I've got the hand crossbow.
Oh, it's just 2 hand crossbows? Okay.
Yeah.
So at once you time it, and even in the dark, just boom, boom. Hand crossbow just hits right upper left shoulder, one on the other right upper right shoulder, and just knocks this drowner back down. It is basically on its last leg. It lets out this just scream, this just horrific, blood curdling shriek, and then just falls to basically like both knees and just barely hanging on. But that shriek does draw the attention of those other two. And so now we will roll initiative. And I already have theirs down.
At 6.
6. 6. All right, what else?
19.
19.
3 for me.
Through. There's that rolling from Wayne. All right.
I'm admiring my reflection on the surface of the water.
Well, this is nicely split up here. All right, Kyron, you are up first.
Gonna shoot again at this guy.
Right on.
It's a natural 19 on the die, plus 5. I assume that hits, yeah.
It hits, and don't worry about damage.
Yeah, it's a
'Cause
6
it had-
for damage, so.
It had 1 hit point.
Yeah, 1 hit point, yeah.
So you almost had it that first time, but the next one just hits it straight, right in the gut, goes through, and just falls face first, flat into the water from which it came. And this one is not getting up. It is gone. Oops, and I will put X right there. All right, so that one is dead. All right, next one. Oh wait, anything else? You want to move or do anything?
Yeah, I'm going to by 30 feet.
So again, y'all, if you're gonna go through that part straight ahead of you, that's
I'm not
gonna be
going- yeah, I'm not going
yeah.
straight. I'm going.
Okay.
I'm gonna go here.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. All right. Next one is this red drowner over there, and it's gonna go. It hears this kind of scream and goes to investigate. Kind of goes around right over there, and is on its way to its fallen companion. All right, Dewell, you are up next.
Do those guys see us at all yet?
From what you gather right now, like no, they just hear this. They heard this scream, and they're going towards where they heard this like shriek from their fellow drowner.
Alright, well, I will step in as close as I can get to the edge here and fire off my crossbow at the red one.
All right.
I'll roll the hit. Oof. I got 7.
7 does not hit. Does
All
not
right,
hit.
there you go.
Fire it off into the darkness.
Um,
Might not be getting that bolt back.
Yep. I am going to use the rest of my. I really planned on hitting. But either way, I'm gonna use the rest of my move to move back over here a bit more.
That's the confidence. Okay. All right. Nothing else.
Nope, that's it for me.
All right. So the blue drowner is kind of doing the same. Heading over to find out what it is. Kind of sees it. Doesn't see anything around there, and kind of again, they're just right now. They're kind of just looking around, like something happened over here, and they don't really know exactly what it is. And Wayne, you're up next, and then Kyron, you're on deck.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, stand there and, yeah, I mean, it's going great so far, so,
You're staying put?
yeah.
Okay. All right. Kyron, you're up next.
All right, so I'm gonna go 25, 30. Should put range. Yeah. So 14.
14 hits.
It's 6 damage. Say to the red one.
6 damage. All right. So as it's looking around, trying to find out what happens, just straight to its side, right on its upper thigh, you just plant a nice little bolt right in there, and it kind of just it jumps to the side. Like it didn't do too much to it, but it definitely felt that right in its upper thigh. Anything else?
No, that's it.
You said that's it?
No, I'm going to rage.
Okay.
Just because I have a feeling they're going to be within melee probably by the time my next.
Okay. All right. So that drowner that you just hit, that red one, it looks to you, spots you in the water, where it definitely wants and goes up. It's right here. And where's it at? All right. So what it's going to try to do is this drowner's going to try to like put you under the water, like grab you because it's in where it wants to be on this water and kind of put you under where it is. And because you are in the water, you are going to make a strength saving throw with disadvantage. Disadvantage, yeah. Because you are in the water with the drowner.
Well, or no. 8, sorry.
8?
Yeah.
Okay. So again, you get there, you see it comes up, and again, it's right in its element. And this drowner, by being how powerful you are, just kind of grabs you and just pulls and kind of twirls and pulls you down and just holds you. And right now, you are under the water because it's about 2 feet deep. So this thing is on top of you, like holding you underwater. Okay.
Okay.
So right now you are, I guess he's not drowning, but whatever you want to call that, I guess pinned underwater.
Yeah,
I
he's
guess.
drowning you.
Yeah.
He's drowning you.
Drowning, doing what drowners know best. Okay, so that's going to be it for them. Dwell, you are up next.
Oh crap. I run up to the edge here. Now, do I get a disadvantage because of the situation going on here? Or with them grappling, trying to fire at the... Actually, I'm just going to try and fire at it.
No, there
At
won't
the
be.
one that's trying to drown Kyron right now.
Okay.
I got 15 to hit.
That hits.
And sneak attack because he's within 5 feet. So I got 5 naturally there. 5 plus
Sneak,
6,
sneak.
11 damage.
11 damage. 11 damage. All right. So this one he's holding, or it's holding Kyron underneath. It's got, that little berserker look in its eye that it wants, and you just hit it, just get it straight under the neck, like right where the collarbone kind of meets it, and just kind of lifts it up. And again, he's kind of losing that strength. Really did a number on it, but it's got enough to again keep him under and stay on its feet. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. So old drowner up here, the blue one, sees his partner in a little bit of trouble. Kind of goes up to right here and is going to attack.
Tell me what he rolls before.
Like
Like the number on what you roll. Yeah.
Okay, it's
'Cause
gonna do it. It's gonna do it with advantage because
sure.
he's being like prone and underground,
Yeah.
underwater.
It's just I want to see what it is because I can react to it
Okay.
and do something. So
It is 12.
I'm not gonna bother.
Okay. 12 does not hit, right?
Does not hit me, no.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's swinging at you. All right. So even though he's under, this drowner comes up, got a little too excited, loses its footing a little, and just swipes right above, kind of on the water. Didn't realize how far down he was pinned, and just swipes there. So you're under, and you just see these claws just go right above you, and it's going to stay there. Wayne, you are up, and then Kyron, you are next.
Okay. When's like sort of like grumbling, like God, fucking not going to fucking water, and like he draws his sword and jumps in, and he's gonna jump down here and try and stab the blue.
Okay.
Stab blue.
Bluey.
Kablooey. Oh yeah, do. That's a 22. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
3 full damage.
3 whole damage. All right, so you take out that.
Yeah, like like fucking waddling through the fucking water, and then like just like he's by the time he reaches the drowner, he's like panting already. Tries to whack it.
And just a brand new sword, just nick, and it does. It's missing. You just nick its back, just to the little flesh wound, doing the little flesh wound damage. All right. Anything else?
Please don't shoot me in the ass. Okay. That's bardic inspiration, by the way.
For
Got
me?
it.
No, not for you, for Dwell. I don't want him to
Okay.
shoot at me. Though maybe on you would have been a good idea so that you don't die drowning. But I wasn't thinking of that. I think
right.
the faster they die, the better we all are. I think.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Kyron, you are up, and you need to make a strength saving throw to try to get out.
I'm grappled, yeah.
Yeah. Make a strength saving throw to try to get out.
But do I have to? Because technically, if I'm just grappled, all it does is means like my speed's 0.
No, you need to make this thing has you underwater because it's a drowner. You need to make a strength saving throw.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Do you get like advantage on those because you're a barbarian and raging? I think.
That's
I don't
on
know.
deck.
Oh, okay. It's on
Advantage
dex.
on dex, yeah, not strength. It's disadvantage,
Cool.
right?
Right now you would not be. I would say now's not a disadvantage because you're
Doesn't
just.
matter.
It's just general, yeah.
Doesn't matter. I literally rolled the same number on the die, so
Hopefully
13.
good. Okay, 13. Okay. So you come up, and again that claw from the blue one, really put that fear into you, and you muster all that strength, and you just grab this weakening hand because again that red one that got hit by DeWell's bolt, it's weakening, and you just grab this hand and just throw it to the side, and now you are up.
Was that my action?
Is that normally the action?
It normally takes an action to break a grapple.
Yeah, I would think that would be the action. Yeah.
Okay, well then I'm going to
Give a bonus way, I guess.
yeah, I'm gonna do a frenzy attack, which means I can make a melee attack with my bonus action.
Okay.
Yep.
Whack.
And I'm also gonna make it reckless.
Oh,
Gives
which
me
one are you?
advantage.
Which one are you attacking?
The red one.
Okay.
So reckless and frenzy. So I have advantage. The attack.
A reckless frenzy, if you will.
Yeah, really. Something redundant.
12. Hit.
12 just hits. Damage is probably not
12
going to
is-
matter, but mine.
12 is
Oh,
damage.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
12 points of damage.
All right, so you come through, and again, now you're feeling it. You're feeling it in there. You had that close encounter there, being under, and just eyes bulging, however which way you can imagine it, and again with
Just so you know,
Yeah.
your next attack, I believe against me, because I went reckless, you also have advantage against me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. The attack rolls against you have advantage until until my next turn. So.
Okay. All right. Well, you swiped the thing clean in half and it's dead.
Oh, there's still one more. I was just letting you know.
Yeah. All right. So that's gonna be it, right?
Yeah. For me. Yep.
All right. Dwell, you are up.
Crossbow at the ready. Take careful aim and fire at the blue one.
All right.
I don't know. So many things to scroll. Let's see. Oh, boy. 7.
Nick
no.
inspiration.
The inspiration.
Oh.
So I get an extra 6 to that.
Well, 1d6.
It's-
Yeah, an extra 1d6.
Yeah. Okay.
So gotta roll
7
good.
plus 5 is a total of 12.
Hey.
That hits. It
And
just
taking extra care not to hit Wayne in the
hit.
ass. Alright. Damage. 6 damage plus sneak because there's friends near him. 16.
Nice.
16.
Oof.
So you ready that crossbow, and you're kind of paying attention, and you're about to fire, but then you see Wayne, and you're so inspired by him. Let's say almost inspired by the bard, that you take extra aim, and right in the back of that one's head, just choom, plants it, and it's just gone. Instant death, falls flat into the water next to Kyron. Oh, I forgot to put one on that. Dead and dead. They're all dead.
Okay.
Is that it? I look around.
Just because I was dealing with a lot of the stream stuff at the time, I did not take any damage at all, right? Throughout that entire battle. So I missed so much.
No,
You
you
think
just
so?
there was no damage on no, they missed. Yeah, that's right. No, you didn't. Because
Okay,
you were
just
only
making
grappled
sure.
and then missed attack.
Okay, just making
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
All right. Then
Hey, you know, like while we're both wet and shit, you know, Wayne's like looking at Karen like,
hey,
"Oh, did you know these guys are called drowners? Did you know that? Because they like to drown people.
Is that
Yeah.
where
You
the
know.
name came from?
That's why you don't get in the fucking water." And
mean-
like it's like fucking trudges out.
That's cool. You guys want to grab the horses? I'm just gonna go across.
Yeah, I'll grab my horse for sure.
Alrighty. I'll grab my horse and grab the reins of the other one and bring him across.
All right. So are y'all done here? Y'all want to move on?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I guess.
About what time of day?
You guys should
is
get
it?
drive right away. Being wet
It-
at night is kind of a death sentence.
Yeah, I can magic that away, so you know.
Oh,
You don't
do
know.
that.
Well, I would say, I guess Dewell, who spent a lot of time at night, can tell that it is like the dead of night. It is after midnight.
Yeah. Maybe we ought to take camp here along the water, yeah, or maybe go inland a little bit more.
Mm,
You know, I mean,
you guys all right? You guys didn't get hurt or anything there? Almost,
I'm
other
good.
than you almost drowning there.
That was fine.
well, you didn't sound fine. I mean, when you came out, you were like, oh yeah, like I could see the vein on your forehead, you know, pulsing out. Anyways, I mean, I don't know. Should we try and make it to Driftwood and then have a nice, you know, nice sleep there, or we can try and sleep here instead? But it'll be obviously more dangerous.
We can take turns keeping watch.
I mean,
Have to. I mean, how far? I know how far it is.
From what she has said, y'all would think that it would be at least like 2 to 3 hours away.
oh,
That's it. We might as well just keep going.
We could ride
Well-
another 2 to 3 hours.
well, maybe you guys can, but I fucking my ass is pooped. All right, and I'm I don't know, man. I kind of need to sleep, you know.
Tell
Yeah.
you what, how about you want to ride on the? Tell you what, you just hitch your horse to mine, and you can take a rest on the horse as we go along, and I'll just lead you along. Yeah.
Dude, what?
Yeah, that's
just being on the horse kills my ass. Like,
yeah, it's
honestly.
pretty bad on the back.
Uh, look,
I
here's what
say
I
we
can
take a
do.
rest if you're really feeling like we should.
What I can do is I can cast a spell to maybe send a messenger to Reinhardt, maybe, and you know, at least tell him we're coming or something. You know, that way he has advance notice, or you know, if I can find him, that is. But yeah, I can do that. You know, that makes it better for you. Otherwise, it's fine. I guess I'll power through. You know,
All
power
right,
through
so
it. It's fine.
maybe I'm giving too much here away, but y'all don't know where he's at. Like,
Yeah, we don't. I mean, we know,
Okay.
we know, like he might be in Driftwood.
there
right?
you go. Okay,
Um,
just making sure.
You can send a message to him.
kind of. I mean, it's not direct, and if he's not in Driftwood, then he's never going to get it, right? Well, I guess. Well, okay, fine. We'll just power through it, I suppose. I was the one to insist we go out at night, so
I'm fine either way, but it's 3 hours away. Quick
Yeah, well-
question: when you clean things up and you get rid of the water, and like you got rid of the blood before, where does it go?
you don't want to know that. I mean, okay,
Dwell's
basically,
visibly
it's-
disturbed.
okay, it doesn't just go away. Okay, it's it's sort of the, just Oh, have you ever seen portals? Right, you know how portals work roughly. You understand, right? Well, that's
Moves
that's
you at 2
basically it.
points. Yeah.
It's just mini portals that throw the shit away. I don't know where it goes. I don't really care, frankly.
Yeah,
It goes somewhere.
just curious.
I like to think that clearing stuff away makes it rain down on some someone on the other side of the planet.
Dwell chuckles at the thought. All right, should we get going then?
Yeah, I guess I convinced myself. So let's go.
All right, so y'all convince Wayne, pulls himself and his hurting ass on top of the horse, and y'all go. And again, it's very uneventful from this point on. It's the same thing where you're going along this country road. You still don't find a main road. And after a couple of hours, you come across the outskirts of this. I wouldn't call it's definitely not a city, a decent sized town. Okay, it's nowhere near Sidaris, but it's not a 10 hovel village or anything like that. It's a little bit bigger than that. So you get there, and it's kind of got this basic gates on the outside, and at the front is this like one town guard kind of just looking, again, just like almost 1,000-yard stare. He's just kind of looking off into this like distance, and it's almost where he has to look and say, oh man, there actually are people there. So there's this one guard in front of this gate, and behind him is this village town. There you go. I shouldn't call it a village when I said it wasn't that. It's like a town.
It's town age.
Townage. There you go. Perfect.
Okay, so here we are.
Do I see any kind of? Is it like a gated town, or is it just like a village kind of thing?
There's a. As I said, there's a gate around it.
Okay, gotcha.
There's walls.
Uh,
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. I'm going to the guard. Can I go through?
Oh, I might. What's your business here?
Just passing through, looking for a place to stay the night.
Okay. Well, we don't really have too much of an inn. We're not really on any main road here. But I suppose there might be some places to sleep near the stables, if you'd like that.
Good thing we packed bedrolls.
Yeah. Well, it's more like we'd rather be, amongst people rather than outside. That's all right. There's no wind and whatnot. We get it.
Okay.
Stables will be okay, or somewhere, nearby.
Okay, so he says like, all right, points like past the gate, and you can see like behind it right there are these stables kind of right by the gate, and he kind of motions that way, and then just kind of lets you go on your own, like he's not hassling you about anything.
All right. Well, I will ask him though. So I'm actually looking for someone. Sort of middle-aged, I guess. I kind of give him a description of Reinhardt.
Okay. Well, I haven't really seen anybody like that come through here, but if anybody of note, the lady of the town, our Baroness, may know about it. You can maybe check with her in the morning.
I'll do just that. Thanks.
Okay. Yeah, she'll probably be. And he looks behind him in the town hall. I can obviously tell that y'all aren't too familiar with here, but the town hall is in this south ward. That's what this area is called. And he kind of points back to his left. And you know what? I can just put y'all on here. All right. So there's the town.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. All right. So y'all are in that bottom left where that road comes in. The bottom left between Newton and South Ward. Yeah, y'all are down there. And he kind of points back to his left. He's like, the city hall's there. Biggest one right there in the middle. Can't really miss it on the corner. So she'll be there in the morning, and she may be able to help you out.
Thank you.
Cool. I'll make my way down then to the stables.
Head toward
Oh,
the stables.
Call it a night then.
Take care of the horses before I get to bed. Some sleep.
Yeah, it's an easy place to tie him up.
Yeah.
All right, so y'all sleeping?
Yes. Yes. Should we take turns watch in case? Take that as a no.
Trying to think, because we're like right
sorry.
next to the town.
Yeah, I was reading something, but what?
Oh, I was just asking if we should take turns keeping watch for the night.
Oh, Wayne's just gonna sleep.
Are we sure we're able to even stay at these stables? Maybe it might be.
Ask permission later. I want to sleep now.
Hmm.
Like if we need, it's fine, right? If we don't have permission, we'll pay whatever fee he wants, for having disturbed the horses or whatnot. Who cares?
All right, I'm exhausted. I'm ready to pass out.
Likewise.
Wayne's already passed out.
All right, so are y'all doing a long rest?
Yeah.
So
I
are we gonna do that as was it 8 hours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Okay. So, all right. So if we're gonna do that, y'all are gonna wake up at like roughly 10 to 11 a.m.
Yeah, right.
Sure.
Okay.
Works for me.
So long rest.
Long rest. Y'all fix all that on your sheets.
Boom.
So y'all just absolutely exhausted, killing drowners, staying up what would have been 20 some odd hours or whatever it was. And in this morning, you just are awakened by this water being thrown like to the side of you. It's not on you, but like being thrown to the side on these kind of rotted wooden logs. And as you kind of just wake up and blink your eyes, you just hear the stable hand. It's like, I beg is getting a little bit more better equipped these days.
What?
Just kind of like walks away. Like he obviously doesn't give a shit that y'all are there.
Beggars.
I take a look around and see if I see like the stable owner or whoever.
Okay. That if you want to talk to that guy, that's pretty much going to be him.
Okay.
All right.
Apologize for using the stables last night. Needed a place to sleep.
Oh, it's okay. As you can see, there's room. Anybody that wants to sleep outside, they can knock themselves out.
How much would it cost for us to keep our horses here?
Is that I take it's those right there, and he looks, and obviously horses he didn't see. Again, it's 2 silvers a day will be fine.
For all 3 of them?
Sorry, each. 2 silvers each.
I hand him 2 silver, or 6 silver. That's for the day. While we take care of our business.
All right, he gives you your valet tag. You're number 177, 178, 179. All right, so, well, what brings you free to Driftwood?
We're
We're looking to talk to the Baroness. Right, guys?
Oh, the Baroness, Lady Marguerite. Fine lass.
Oh, is she now?
Well, I would assume she's at the town hall. You go through town up here, kind of take a left. It's going to go off to the right, go left, kind of just keep following it around. And around that first turn there is going to be the town hall. Can't miss it.
All right. Well, thanks for the help. And, looking after our horses. We'll be back. We might have to go in a hurry, though. But,
All right, well, they'll be here. And he kind of just nods and goes about stabling.
All right. See ya.
Thank you.
All right, I guess let's go in.
Head over to-
Town hall. See the
hall?
Baroness.
Let's go find this Lady Marguerite.
All right, so you start through town. And as you're making your way through it, this part is decently nice. Like this part on the right, when you get to that south ward, that's going to be kind of the older part. It's where the town hall is. A little bit more rustic, as they say. There aren't very many people in the streets. To the left, that Newton is, you can start to see more. It's newer buildings, hence the eloquently named and cleverly named Newtown. And you kind of maybe just get the idea that they're trying to at least maybe build something here, or somebody's trying to do something in this town, that they're not trying to be that beaten down village in the middle of nowhere. And as you walk through, again, the streets are pretty empty. When you come up to this first turn there, and you're going towards the town hall, you're approached by a woman, roughly middle-aged, again, kind of darker skin, short, curlish hair, and she is flanked by 2 elvish bodyguards. And their kind of hands are rested. They're not on their swords, but they're kind of rested to where they could easily get to it. And it doesn't take much to kind of see where they're just kind of on a patrol. Like they're her bodyguards. They're just kind of looking for anything that might happen. So she walks up, approaches, goes, 3 heavily armed individuals come to my town in the middle of the night. I am Lady Marguerite Maveston, the Baroness here of Driftwood. Pray tell what brings you here?
Right. Pleased to meet you, my lady. It's an honor. Name's Wayne. This is a point behind me to that's Duell, and that's Karen. And we're here to... we're looking for someone who we have good reason to believe may have passed here. So we're not here to stir trouble or anything, just looking for someone.
Okay, and you needed to find this person in the middle of the night?
Sorta. Well, let's just say we underestimated our capabilities to go from where we were to here in a shorter time. Does that make sense?
Okay. Who Who is it that you are looking for?
I give her the description of Reinhardt.
Okay. So you say that, and her eyes like kind of move a little bit. She's like, well,
Insight check.
all right, roll it.
I mean, it's like, I'll be like, just as she answers, like when we'll be paying close attention to,
Yeah.
how she answers. That's all.
All right, roll it.
All right. 16.
16. All right, so your keen insight this definitely rings a bell to her. Like, she definitely perked up when she heard that description. She goes, well, all sorts of people find their way here in the middle of the night, such as yourselves. Someone like that may have come through here. How important is he to you?
Important enough that we'd come in the middle of the night.
All right. I think I may have an offer for you. Please join me in the town hall. And she kind of motions for you to join her.
Just the body. How are the bodyguards looking like? Are they looking like threatening, or like do they look just like, oh, just another day on the job, just another Tuesday?
They're cautious bodyguards talking with 3 armed men who showed up in the middle of the night. Well, 2 armed men who showed up in the middle of the night. Oh no, yeah, that's right. You have one. Yeah, 3 armed men in the middle of the night.
All right.
All right. Y'all follow?
I mean, I turn to the others, just sort of like shrugging.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm gonna keep an eye like around my surroundings as we're kind of
roll a perception check.
just to make sure we're not walking into any kind of like ambush or anything.
I was waiting for that perception check.
I mean, I'm not even.
Not gonna work. That's a natural one.
A natural one? Okay.
That's right, done.
Okay.
So you see buildings around you, and you see 2 elvish bodyguards. Yeah.
Watch you die. Hang on.
Yeah. All right. So are y'all following her?
Please.
yeah.
Sorry.
Yes, I am. Yeah, I guess
Okay.
so.
All right. So as
we're
you
trailing a bit behind, I say, let's try to like make sure this lady knows we really don't mean any harm to her or anything going on here too. We don't want to accidentally make anyone upset again.
All right. So
Right.
as you're walking, like once y'all have taken off, since y'all have already started taking off, you kind of notice now behind you, not threatening though, are 2 halflings that were clearly on the periphery, kind of watching as well. But again, they're not like devious looking. It's just they were posted up on the outside to be like, oh, okay. But now they're kind of behind you as y'all go. But if y'all have nothing to talk to, we can go to the town hall.
They're for sure
just-
following us though.
Yeah, like they're behind you.
I don't think this
say
is
roughly.
going to
Let's
be
just
an
say roughly
ambush.
like 20 feet behind you or so.
I think that Lady Marguerite might be paranoid. Something might be going on with her. Look at all
Just
these guards.
just the halflings. How do they, in
Yeah,
terms
the
of like,
Baron is-
how do they look like? Are they well dressed, or like do they look like workers? Or
They're dressed in the same vein as the elvish bodyguards. Like they're just other bodyguards.
okay, more bodyguards.
Yeah, like you can kind of just get from that it's just more bodyguards.
Jeez, they don't fuck around.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll head follow and head into the town hall.
All right. So you get to this town hall, and this town hall is of under like newer construction. They're trying to update it. It's got fresh paint going on there. So you got that smell drifting through whatever fresh paint would be, probably leaded back then. They didn't know any better back in the continent. And you get to this town hall, and everyone just kind of, no one's like bowing to her. Like it's not like a king and queen and no, your grace or anything like that. But she's the person in charge here. And everyone kind of knows that. And she handles herself in that manner. The way she walks, the way she kind of talks with people is she's in charge. So you go through the town hall and you get to her main office. And the 2 halflings are stationed on the outside, and she closes the door behind. And it's just a very basic office, say maybe 30 by 30 feet. There's a better looking chair. God damn it. There's a better looking chair up at the front, but again, it's no throne or anything like that. And there's just kind of a scatter of maybe 6 to 8 chairs around. There's like a big table. You think it'd be like a conference table off to the right. And as you go in, the 2 elvish guards kind of post up by the door. And she closes the door behind her and goes and sits down and,
We all die.
offers you a seat. And offers you a seat.
The chairs are mimics and eat you immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Were
take it.
you able to have breakfast today? I see you were not on the east side of town, so I'm assuming you have not had anything to eat yet.
No,
I've
ma'am.
not.
All right. I will send for some food and some water as well, and some wine. I'm afraid we are out of any ale, but if you'd like some wine, I will get some of that as well. And she kind of motions to one of the guards behind, and he opens the door, kind of slips out, and then closes it behind him. But before he does that, the other bodyguard comes in to kind of make sure there's 2 in the room. So you said you were looking for a man that came through here.
Correct.
I do not know his name, but I will say that someone like that did travel around here. The only thing is, maybe this is unfortunate for you, but maybe fortunate for me. I have a family issue that I need solved, and 3 strangers, armed, may be the ones to do it. Do any of you have any children?
I do not.
No.
Is this relevant?
Yes, my daughter may have gotten herself mixed up with some less than desirable characters. It is imperative she be brought back before sundown tonight. A personal family matter is at stake. Her name is Arden. She grew up with a friend called Zella, and they have been friends her entire life. While they are full grown now, Zella has put all sorts of inane thoughts in my daughter's head. She wants to be a singer, and my daughter is always at her side. They frequent the lowest of taverns here, those of the most ill repute. 3 days ago, I gave her an ultimatum to wisen up, or I would disinherit her. She called my bluff, and I have not seen her since. I cannot go to the town guard. It would show weakness. I cannot have my men and women searching for her. It would raise suspicion. And my position is tenuous around here enough as it is. If you do take this job, you cannot invoke my name. This must all be underhanded. If this is of interest in you in helping find my daughter, I will tell you where your missing person is.
You said she's making some questionable life choices. What are these choices?
Frequenting the lowest of taverns here with her best friend, it is not worthy of her stature in life. She needs to straighten up and prepare to eventually run this town. So at this point, the food gets brought in, and they place it in front of you, and it's just some basic eggs, maybe a little bit of potatoes. If you fancy any greens, if you're a little bit healthier, you can imagine some of those in front. And they put a pitcher of water and a pitcher of wine, and then some cups. She kind of mentions, like, to help yourself. And at this point, the halfling guard goes back outside, and the other elf guard is back in, and the door is closed.
I'll start like eating a little bit and then pour myself, a little glass of the wine, smell it, take a sip, make a funny face, put it down, drink the water.
So, you want us to kidnap your daughter then?
I want you to bring my daughter back under any
Against
means
her will.
possible. Whatever. Unharmed. If you can bring her back through her own accord, great. I want her back by sundown tonight. As far as her friend goes, again, please do not harm her. But I can deal with that later.
What can you tell us about the people she's been hanging out with? Anyone specific? Or is
I
it
don't
just-
know about that. You should probably begin at the Frosty Maiden Tavern. It's in the northern part of town here in Nightwood. It is a most uncouth establishment. I did hear that Zella performed there a lot, and I would begin there.
It's going to be quite strange for 3 men who she's never seen before come in and insist that she leaves where she is with her friends. And I doubt her friends are going to be too happy about that too.
If you can find her, and she is easily accessible, and you believe that she will not leave, then you can come to me. But again, I don't know where she's at. I have not seen or heard from her now in days. I just
Right.
want her to know that she is okay and to be back with her family.
So, would you say then that us providing you a location would be sufficient to close the deal?
I need her back by sundown. But I would greatly... If you're able to locate her and I'm able to get her back by sundown, that is fine. I just need her back by sundown. She's tall. She's a half-elf. Slightly dark skin and short hair. Zella is pale-skinned. She is a human. She is every bit as tall as her, with sandy blonde hair. All I want is her back, safe. If it helps, I am willing to pitch in some gold as well.
Well, yeah, well, I mean, I'm not going to turn down some gold. Just trying to think.
How much are you offering? There's a gold. How much are you offering?
I would say, dependent on the deal, I will give you 20 total now. And she kind of looks to the side in these kind of like drawers and whatnot. Give 20 now, 20 total now, and then 50 total upon completion. Is that sufficient?
It'll do.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
Fair.
yes, if there's any questions you have, please let me know. Otherwise, again, the Frosty Maiden, head north. Promise you, you will not miss it.
Oh, how old is your daughter exactly?
She is roughly mid-20s. If you need an exact
Okay.
number, she is 24.
Oh, just a baby.
Yeah,
She is an
I suppose
elf.
that is all relative.
She's a half elf.
Half-elf.
Oh, half elf. Ah, thanks. Half?
Yikes!
Yeah, really.
Lucky she's not all deformed.
uh,
All right, y'all
Alright,
got any
well.
other questions?
Whisper to the other guys, I'm not really liking the idea of kidnapping a young woman. What kind of approaches
the-
can you guys think of?
well, we can go check the maiden first, the Frosty Maiden, and try and get a beat on the situation first. I mean, she's disappeared for 3 days, right? And you don't disappear without a bit of help, I would say. So she must have a friend
Hmm.
helping her out. And well, this other person, obviously, I think. I mean, either she's helping her to hide, or there's someone else. In any case, I don't think it should be too hard to find her out, but I'm more interested in why she doesn't want to go home. To be honest.
Yeah, I'm actually wondering what is it about her mother that she doesn't want to go home.
Well, I'd say their mother's a raging bitch, but you didn't hear that from me.
Seemed nice. She gave me food
Yeah,
and
she
drink.
kind of seems nice so far, and Kyron hasn't fallen over from what he ate, so I take a
Yeah,
bite of
well-
my food.
Are y'all saying this like with
Oh,
her
we're like
right there?
whispering.
No. No, I'm not saying that out loud. It's like stage whisper.
Right. Well,
All right, well, should get on. Wayne just gets up and goes outside.
we'll be in touch. Let you know as soon as we hear something.
She kind of just nods and continues just sitting there looking off.
Walk out.
All right.
I'll remain.
All right, let's go. Then I say to myself as I'm the third to leave.
All right, so now y'all are outside the city hall. It is a very sunny day, completely cloudless, and it's not really too hot. It's more or less, again, that kind of early spring where it's just really sunny and feels great. And at this point, again, the roads or the town right there is not very busy at all. This town almost looks like it's something where they're preparing to grow into it by that means. But you still see a mixture of people just kind of meandering about, going about their day, and not really paying any attention to you.
Head towards the cross. Yeah.
Ooh, yep. So we'll head towards. Start walking towards the maiden.
You're heading up to Nightwood. All right. So you're making your way through Nightwood, and so on the map right there, you're kind of going through this middle there, and on number 1 where it says Newtown, that kind of big like square there is like this large open area. It's kind of like the town square, pretty open space, and you make your way there, and you start to hear like this murmur of this guy kind of boistering about something, and people around them like clapping, and they're just like, oh my god. And as you go there, you kind of overhear them talk about drowners and like nighttime.
I guess I'll get closer. Or what's that about drowners? Did he say drowners? I want to hear more about drowners. Tell me more.
Oh man, you should have seen it last night. I can't remember his name. He killed like 3 drowners out near the river. Brought back their brains, and actually claimed this little bounty from the town square. It's incredible. I can't believe
Oh,
he was
really?
actually to kill 3 drowners single-handedly.
Who's that?
Oh, I don't remember his name.
Like,
Kind of
can
looks over
you,
yelled, "Hey, who was it to kill drowners?" I was too excited. I can't remember it. The guy comes over and is like, "That. You know what? I don't remember either. Do are you looking for him?"
do they look like they actually don't remember? Or
Yeah, these are
Is it-
just two dudes hanging out like in the town square. Like,
and
yeah,
they just don't like? Did they like? It just seems weird to Wayne that they just both of them can't remember. So he's like, either they got shit faced and they actually don't remember, or like there's some like magic something.
you can
like a
roll. I'm trying to think
Yeah.
of it. There's like a bunch you could roll here for. Pick
Yeah.
whatever you want and roll for it.
Well, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna say, okay, people, don't go crazy on me, and I'll get some dust from my pouch, and I'll eat it and cast detect magic,
Okay.
just to see if these 2 blokes have gotten like charmed in some way.
Okay. There's absolutely no magic being had here.
Just a couple
Okay.
morons who don't remember.
Can you
anything.
describe what this guy looked like?
Yeah, he was again just typical person, maybe about yay high, and he kind of holds his hand up. Someone who's maybe about 5'7", 5'8", and then kind of goes like this to be like, yeah, he's kind of barrel chested, a little bit more upper body than lower. I mean, I don't really want to get him in trouble if something's going on. So,
Oh, not at all. No, just curious.
yeah,
Yeah, he's just a fucking thief. That's all.
is a thief?
Yeah, let it be known.
What did he rob you?
Yeah. Well,
did?
kinda. Not really.
Oh, well, if it was in the town, report it.
I am. I'm reporting it to you, and you'll spread the word, won't you?
What did he steal?
Well, okay. He's not a thief. He's just a liar. How's that?
I don't know what you mean.
He didn't kill them drowners. That's what I'm saying.
He didn't kill. How do you know?
Because we killed 3 drowners last night, and he wasn't there.
You killed the drowners?
Sure, but not single-handedly, because that's dumb and impossible.
Why didn't you take some of the remains?
Because I was tired, mate. It was fucking
Oh,
the dead of night.
And they
all right?
smell
Oh,
really
okay.
bad.
Yeah, they smell really
Oh.
bad. I mean, have you
Okay,
have you
nice.
ever, like, seen guts before?
no,
You know,
but
and
for each one is a 50 gold reward.
well, I wish I'd known that.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess I have no reason to doubt you. I guess, yeah, I don't know. That's too bad. I will, if I run into him again, I
Look.
will definitely tell him, or call him a liar.
Listen, I'm not even looking for anything, but like, just know this guy's a liar. That's
Okay. I will do. What's your name?
all. Benjamin.
Roll
That's my
deception.
name.
Roll deception. Roll
I think it's time
deception.
appropriate. I think that kind of
8.
medieval
Oh,
name.
God.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
Benjamin, that's not even a name.
yeah, what you said? Ben. What was it?
Yeah,
Benjamin.
yeah,
Okay.
that's what I said.
So he kind of looks at you and is like, "Oh, okay, Benjamin. I will let him know that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
let him know. Okay.
Okay. See,
Keep heading towards the Frosty Maiden.
Okay. All right, so y'all leave them in the wake, and then you get to Nightwood, and the Nightwood area is definitely the shady part of town. It kind of reminds you of an even worse version of the Styx from Sidaris. There's very a clear line almost in here of these roads of it being that's the bad side of town. It's the bad side of the road. God bless it. Bad side of the road, and this is like the good part over there. You get through there and you see just dilapidated shops and shady looking people, and no one's really intimidating looking, but they're just kind of watching again as they see 3 people come in, a little bit armed, little eclectic mix. At this point, they've seen this before, and it might be this might not be good. So some are kind of staying around, others kind of see that and like, oh, shit might go down. I'm heading back inside.
it's kind of a joke, isn't it? It's like a Northling, an elf, and a Skelligan walk into a town.
And they do not want to know what the questions are. So you approach and you see this pretty large, tavern up there. No signs really adorn it. Like there's nothing really on there. There's just a marker designating it as the Frosty Maiden. And it's this blackened piece of granite. And the smell of this area indicates that it's not the only substance around there. There are lots of substances around. Nobody is outside, but as you get closer, you can kind of hear the rowdiness from the crowd.
Head inside.
All right.
Is there
All right, you
any
go-
beggars outside of the anything like that? Any street workers of any kind? People that belong
Did
on the
anybody hear
streets.
me say it? Wayne, did you hear?
Did I mishear something?
What?
Nobody is outside,
You said nobody's outside. Okay.
but you can hear the rowdiness. Is my mic cutting out?
No, I think my
Okay.
hearing is just shit.
Okay. Nobody's outside, but you can hear the rowdiness of the crowd.
Okay, cool.
From here.
Yeah, we
All
can
right,
get
so
into
y'all
it.
going in?
Yep, we'll go
Yep.
in.
All right, you go inside. It's a decent size, maybe a couple hundred square feet. The furniture inside is very rough, as is the crowd. It's a lot of dwarves. They are rowdy, but it's not really violent. So you kind of see that these are brawlers. You don't really get that killer vibe. Along the floor is just spilled mead, ale, and other liquids you can only imagine that are just kind of liberally kind of everywhere. It's not really puddled, but it's just not the cleanest of places. A mixture of sweat and like burned sausages and other burned meats fill your nostrils as your immediate attention goes towards a man singing on stage. And we're going to put it right there. So kind of to the left over there is that little stage. You see a man up there singing. The crowd is not pleased at this performance as they grow a little bit agitated. There's a barkeep to the left of you. He's kind of keeping a close eye on them, kind of washing these glasses, just kind of looking at everything, making sure things don't get out of hand.
I
There's
head
some
to the
rowdy
bar.
dwarves. All right.
I'll take a seat as well.
All right. All right, so you sit there and you just, welcome to the Frosty Maiden.
Take
What to
a-
work?
Take a dwarven ale.
You know, you might find it hard to believe, but we actually don't have any dwarven ale.
Or any kind of ale.
What
All
do you
right.
have on tap?
Is there anything specific you want?
Just mead if you have it. Otherwise,
Yeah,
ale's
perfect.
great.
We have that as well.
Oh, lovely.
So kind of motions back there in this drawing a blank. Waitress, there you go. Waitress is kind of filling those up and he kind of points to Wayne. And you?
Oh, do you have water?
Kind of looks and's like, yeah, I suppose we can scrounge some up. And
Scrounge some
goes
water.
back and like, hey boy,
Okay.
and just does that. So,
Yeah, I think I'm gonna drink that.
all right.
Just imagining them like they have a particularly sweaty dwarf in the back that they're getting water from or something.
Yeah. So yeah, the water is definitely not the best, but it is water.
How much does that cost?
They're gonna call it 1 silver, 1 silver each, but the water, he doesn't even. Yeah, it's no charge.
Barkeep, who's on stage right now?
Oh, this. Well, I don't even want to talk about it. But this is why the crowd is getting all riled up. He's just terrible, and you just start to hear people shouting and very little things thrown. And the person on stage is very bad. It's out of tune loot. He's like, I might just have to kick him off before
Yeah,
a bloody
I mean-
riot breaks out.
I was told a friend of mine passed by here a few weeks ago. Told me there was this really nice songstress. I don't know, blonde gal, pretty tall.
Blonde. Oh, yeah, Zella.
I guess. So.
Yeah, she. Well, yeah. You know how things go.
Well, not really.
No.
I mean, what happened?
It's not really my position to tell, mate.
Okay. Well, I guess she's gone then. Maybe she had enough of the rowdy crowd.
He kind of just.
Does it look like he knows something and just doesn't want to say it?
He knows something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, roll insight.
He knows something for sure.
It's not a proper session if Kyle doesn't roll 5 insight checks.
It's not a real session until 5 insight checks.
Hey, but they're proper.
14.
They are.
14. All right, so you get that. Yeah, he definitely knows more, but given the establishment and given what it is, that he might not say anything, but he definitely knows more than what's leading on.
I just kind of quickly take a look around. Do I see anybody? that looks like-
Roll perception.
$15. I was just more looking like, do I see anybody that kind of looks like he may be more or less in charge?
You said what'd you roll?
14.
14. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you scan around, and again, you see these very rowdy dwarves, and again, they're getting just more agitated by the second. And in this back right over there, you kind of see this very stout-looking dwarf, and he's kind of just sitting there, and he's got this little like spit bucket, and just kind of watching the area.
Definitely has the look of him of like he kind of runs the place. It isn't just more like a bouncer. Yeah.
He is not actively bouncing, but you don't know beyond that. Actually, you can go ahead and say, yeah, there aren't really bouncers here. Yeah.
He specifically looks different compared to like he looks like
he's
somebody...
not caring about the performance. He's
Gotcha.
more or less watching the crowd.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of. I assume the bartender's nowhere near us now. He's kind of gone off.
I mean, he's just kind of hanging about there. He's not exactly right in front of you, like listening intently, but he's kind of in that area of where you're at.
Okay.
So if you're gonna whisper, like, yeah, he's not gonna hear that if y'all gonna whisper.
Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna kind of talk to ourselves.
Well, yeah.
And then just
and it's pretty loud in there too. So.
Right, and then just all kind of discreetly point out the dwarf behind us, kind of let them know that guy's not just your typical rowdy goer.
I don't think they're going to appreciate us snooping around if women going missing is just how it goes around here.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Is that what he was implying? I'm not sure.
He said, "You know how it goes."
Yeah, but I thought it just meant, performers, they come and go. That's what I understood.
Yeah, that's a good interpretation, I guess.
I picked up probably a little bit more. Just performers come and go. Something's going on here. Yeah.
I mean, if y'all want, y'all can again ask.
Yeah, I asked the bartender, how much would it cost to find out where Zella went?
How much would it cost?
With discretion, of course.
He kind of looks around. Well, again, it's not really my place to tell. But do you have 5 gold on you?
Sure do. And 5 gold out my bag onto the table.
All right, so he picks it up, puts it in his pocket, and kind of like nods behind you. Was the owner back there is dying? He'll answer any questions you'd like. And just kind of wanders away.
Before you leave. What's he drinking?
He's not drinking anything. He doesn't like to partake when you see what might happen. And again, now it's slowly escalating a little bit more as they're starting to throw shit. at that bard up there as the just terrible singing
Why
continues.
is he still playing? They clearly
Yeah.
don't want him there.
Yeah,
I would swear.
I don't know. I think I might need to actually go get him.
Yeah, probably best.
And so he kind of leaves to go up. And so he's making his way towards like the stage.
Right. As he's kind of walking away, I'm just gonna go over and talk to the dwarf guy.
All right.
Say
So-
his name?
He says his name is Dyron, but
Dyron.
right as you get to him, you just hear this person, this one dwarf stands up. He's like, "Rubbish! We want Zella back!" And just throws this tankard at the stage and just hits the bard right in the head. Hits this bard right in the head. They drops the loot, staggers back. The barkeep is now kind of up there, like had gotten close right to there. And this other dwarf kind of gets up. He's like, "That's my cousin," and just waylays. And so now these 6 dwarves
Oh my god.
are just in a brawl. Okay? So these 6 dwarves just start brawling.
I can see like the cartoon, cloud of
Yeah,
smoke.
just
with,
cloud
like,
of
all the
smoke,
dwarf
and these
fighting in
little
it.
dwarves stick up, and an arm head comes. And Dyron just stands up and is like, "Oh, for bloody sakes. Someone stopped them from fighting."
Uh,
Kind of. We'll say I was probably made it to like right here.
No, you just you just got to him. So you're like right next to him. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm like right here.
Yeah, that's fine. But he just kind of stands like, "Well, someone stopped them from fighting."
Wait, you mean
I'll,
us? You want us to stop them from fighting?
Are you by him or are you yelling across the bar?
Oh yeah, that would be yelling across the bar. Yeah, so actually I wouldn't say that at all because I'm not even close. I'm just sitting at the bar still. So
Well, you can move.
I guess I'll turn around and like in Dwarvish yell, "Hey, you fuckers!"
Yeah, they don't give a they don't give a they don't give a shit.
I'm gonna go break it up.
Okay, you're trying to break it up?
Yep.
All right. So this should be good. All right. So what are you going to try to do? You going to try like grab one? Because again, it's kind of like a melee going on there.
Right.
Okay.
I'm just gonna start pulling apart guys and just hitting them if I have to.
Okay. So roll a.
Basically, in the process, as I'm doing all this, I'm kind of saying, "Knock it off."
All right. So roll
Dwarvish. Specifically,
athletics.
athletics.
Do like athletics. Yeah.
I am not getting in between 2 fighting people.
That's a 12.
A 12. Okay. So you grab one of the dwarves and like you pull him towards you. And so right now you kind of got him and like you're like face to face where you're kind of holding like the shoulders right there.
Okay, so I got him kind of like around the back of him, holding on to him.
Yeah, you got him like on the shoulders, like right there. I don't know if you can see me, but I'm trying like right hand right on the shoulder, like back on the forearms, kind of.
Yeah. I'm gonna rage,
Okay.
and then kind of just not trying to do any damage, but like just try to kind of like knock him out.
Okay. All right.
having worked as a bouncer, this is kind of funny for me.
Oh, I've been
All
there.
right. What was it?
Do I just roll like an unarmed strike?
Yeah, that's fine. Just the attack's gonna really be it.
You don't look like you get the frame to be a bouncer.
I know. Trust me, the patrons of the strip club had the same thing to say.
Damn. Okay, we need to shelve this discussion.
15.
What was it?
15.
Okay. So you've got him, and again, they're just kind of drunk, and he kind of looks and tries to wriggle free, and you just boom, just headbutt, bop, right on there as you bend down and kind of get him right there on the top, and he just down and is out. All right.
That gets the
Like-
attention of anybody else. Like anybody else.
They're kind of still in like a melee. So
I'll grab another one.
okay. And y'all are just Wayne and Dewell. Dewell, are you doing anything? I know Wayne's
Yeah,
just chilling.
I'm gonna
I'm
run
sipping.
up
I'm
and-
I'm slowly sipping on my water while watching.
Okay, so
I'm gonna
Dewell,
run
what
up
do you...
and try and put this one in a full Nelson.
Okay, so we'll do that. So Kyron, go ahead and do it again. Do an athletics.
Athletics.
Unless y'all want to do the same one.
7 on the or 8 on
Oh,
the
if that's
double.
I was gonna
possible.
say if y'all want to do the same one, you can do like you just have Chiron do it, and you can do like advantage where you're kind of
All right. I'll
Um,
grab this. If you want to do another one, yeah.
okay. So you rolled. What'd you roll?
8.
Okay. So this one you go to get, and he kind of slips free, and you don't really grab him, and you kind of like stumble a little bit, and he just kind of gets loose and kind of shrugs back and kind of goes to do the same thing where he goes to like elbow you, kind of elbow you in the face, kind of right there, and that is gonna miss. So he goes to do it and just swings through and kind of misses. All right.
In Dorvish, I'll yell at him. You suck.
Okay. All right. Ira, you were gonna try to what were you gonna try to do?
I'm gonna try and grab this one that I moved up to here and just kind of pull him back away, like just grapple him in a full Nelson and then just take him away from the group.
Okay. So same thing. Roll a strength check because it's not. Yeah, it'll be strength.
Oh yeah, and he's a dwarf, so he's smaller than me, so I should be able to move quite a bit with him. Oh, he's
Not
heavy.
necessarily. Dwarves are heavy.
Yeah, they're
strong
very
little-
heavy.
They're rowdy too and drunk.
Rowdy dwarves.
The rowdy token. All right. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 13 on strength.
A 13. Okay. So what were you trying to do?
I was trying to just grapple this guy, and if successful, I was going to try to pull him away.
Okay, so you come up behind him, is there, and you just get your right arm right across this right as he goes to swing, and then you got him like this, where your claps back, and so you got him in this. Was that like a half Nelson? Is anybody a wrestler?
I think that's a half Nelson. I mean, if both
Yeah,
arms are a
I
full
think
one,
so.
then
It's like the half arm. So now you kind of got him behind like that, and just kind of like grappled. Do you want to try to like?
oh yeah, I'm just
Do
going to
any-
pull him away from the group over here and be like, "All right, man. All right, buddy."
Okay. Okay. All right. So now this one, you're now holding this one, right?
Yeah, and I'm like,
Okay.
fuck, what's the name of that guy again?
Dyron.
Dyron. Yeah, I
Dyron,
thought that was.
yeah.
Yeah, I was like, am I misremembering that because Chiron? But I'm like, hey, Dyron's gonna get really pissed, man. He's getting a little pissed.
Okay. I'll put a lock on him because I guess that means he's locked. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So now, yeah, these other. So this one right here. Oh, I didn't. Okay, hold up. So this one, that red one right there, has kind of turned his attention like away, and the other two are still kind of like fighting one on one. And now these two are kind of looking at you, Chiron.
Which two? Like
The two closest to you.
the guy in the red and this one.
Yeah, red and the green.
All right.
They're just kind of like looking.
just kind of look at like so. Like, it seems like I have everyone's intentions somewhat.
Yeah.
In Dorvish, I'll say, "Around on me if y'all just knock it the fuck off."
So the one kind of looks and is like, he kind of blinks like, and he kind of responds back in Dwarven. It's like, this fucker speaking Dwarven. And the other one's like, I didn't really expect that, but a free round. Okay. And just kind of goes to this other one, to the side over there fighting, and just like clocks one of them, like right in the face, and just like knocks him out. And is like, hey, we're done here. And kind of like, all right, mate. And kind of like they stagger off like over to the bar. And so this one is kind of like knocked out. And these three here that are left, let's just go ahead and give them right there. They kind of go back over to this bar. And Dewell, what are you doing?
Is the guy I'm holding like still fighting me?
I mean, you have him in that hold.
Yeah, I have him in that hold. I guess. Yeah, I'll just like I'll be like, "Are you done?" I ask him, "Are you done?"
And so you kind of, as you're kind of holding him, he's like, I'm done.
All right, I let
kinda
him go
gotta
and
get
just
that.
like pat him on the shoulder and be like, "Sorry about that, man.
Oh, nice grip.
Thanks."
And like he heard that offer, so he kind of waddles over there too.
How much is that gonna cost me? Would you
So
say?
you go over there. So yeah, you tell the or I don't know if you want to go like tell the bartender.
Tell the bartender what. Like yeah.
Okay, so he kind of has come back over from the stage. Oh, I'll get that right up, and it's gonna be. He says it's gonna be like 8 silver, but Dyron now approaches you. Are you back at the bar?
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah,
No, you're
I'm
good. You're good. Just making sure.
yeah,
So I can put it. So Dyron comes up and like over your shoulder yells out at the barkeep. It's like, no charge. Drinks, food are on me all night.
I got no problem paying for these knuckleheads.
No, hey, I'm just glad.
The one that
That-
made the offer, man, it shouldn't have to spend your money.
No, I'm just glad that nothing happened. And as soon as he says that, 6 town guards like burst through the
What?
door.
What?
6 town guards burst through the door and just kind of look, and they see that and Dyron is like, ah, shite. And he goes over to him and he's his hands up and he kind of looks, and the town guard kind of looks around. Is anybody hurt? And he's like, well, they're kind of knocked out over there. He kind of goes to inspect. Nobody killed? No. And he spits on the floor. It's like, this fucking place. And just walks out. And they all leave. And Dyron kind of just comes back. He's like, thank you for not killing anybody. They really don't care what happens here, as long as nobody dies.
Been known to get rowdy myself times. It happens.
Well, excellent again. Don't your money's no good here. So no, put it away. Any drink, any food, please.
I guess while everyone like went batshit crazy, and then when raided the bar, Wayne went to, I guess the bar is like, like on the ground, right? He's like unconscious or something, since he got hit by the
Yeah.
yeah. So I guess I'll go there and like check on him, make sure he's not dead or dying or whatnot.
Okay. So yeah, he's gonna be up there. Like that's kind of the stage up that way. And
What did
like,
okay.
yeah, you can just tell like it just got knocked out,
Mhm.
and he kind of comes to, and I don't know what happened. Did I get knocked out again?
Yeah, got punched in the face, mate. Yeah, it was brutal.
I got punched. God, I don't remember anybody even approaching me.
Oh yeah, they really snuck on you.
Ah,
Yeah, you should really have stopped. All that singing though.
well,
Not very good at it.
it's not very many places around here to perform, and you got to get better. So
Well, I suggest maybe singing to yourself first.
you don't think I was any good?
I think you was shit,
Oh, well.
and I'm not the only one thinking that.
Oh, you're probably right.
But listen, I'm sure there's stuff you're very good at, like telling me about the previous whoever had your job before you.
Oh, well,
You must be a great storyteller if you're not a good singer.
I
Right.
suppose I'm a better storyteller than you are pep talker, so I guess I'd better go practice. And he kind of gets up and is like, kind of in disgust and goes to leave.
Hey, Summer 4, you suck.
He just flips you off and kind of tries to sneak through the crowd without the dwarves like hearing about him, and then
I
he
trip
leaves.
him as he walks through.
You tripping?
Jeez.
Is that having a bad day?
He kind of avoids the first one, but as you do it, you kind of move your foot ahead of him because that's the way to trip somebody. And then that second one, he kind of steps and just like clambers over, and the dwarves look back and just start yelling at him and just cussing at him, like, get the fuck out of here. And just this guy just really just shimmers away, like just ruined.
I'll turn to Dyron and like, what happened to the one you had prior? The pretty blonde.
Oh, Zella? Yeah. Well, I'm not rich. I'm not wealthy. People make better offers. What can I say?
That's fair.
So where's she now? Because I'm kind of curious now. I'd like to hear her singing.
Well, I'm not sure. Are you with them? And he points to Dwell and Kyron.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna assume you've come back. Okay. Well, you did help me out of a tight spot here. There's a man. Don't really know too much about him. Man named Franklin. Kind of in this new part of town. Kind of in the west side. Last I heard was he made her quite the offer. She couldn't really turn it down. I think it was one of those private ventures. And you may be able to find out some information about him over there.
So his name is Franklin.
Aye, Franklin.
Turtle.
Turtle.
Okay. And yeah, it's the first thing that came to mind. But yeah. So shit. What did Franklin have a place like a? It's a private venture, but like, does he have like a? I don't know, like a tavern or something, like here?
Well, again, like I heard, he was going to open up a private establishment over in
Yeah.
Newton, that western area.
Like Newton.
Yeah, Newton, the west part of town, like the northwest.
Yeah,
Again,
right.
I don't venture over there. That's kind of the last I heard.
Okay. When and when was that, by the way? Like weeks ago or recently?
You talking about when the last time Zilla was here?
Yeah.
Ah, couldn't have been more than a few days.
Okay.
But she
Wow.
did leave this, and he pulls out this just really basic iron pendant. It's unadorned. You can tell it's made of iron. This very simple leather strap. It's kind of, like meant to be a necklace. And he hands that to you, Wayne.
Okay. I guess I'll take it. I guess I'll pass it on to her if I find her.
Yeah, is there anything else I can help you with?
No. It's been great. But you've been plenty helpful already.
What do you know about this Franklin fellow?
It's one of those names on the wind. He might have to do with some unsavory characters. But the less I know about him, probably the better.
Fair. It's that type, eh?
Yeah, look at what I have to deal with. And he points to those just rowdy dwarves.
Can you blame him? The guy sucked.
Yeah, well, if you know of anybody, please send them my way. But a place in Zilla hasn't been easy.
If I come across anybody better than that guy, I'll...
Aye,
Well,
thank you.
I'm sure you'll find someone. Just got to advertise, eh?
Perhaps. I guess I should probably get on that.
And I
All
kinda,
right.
I look over to the other guys. Well, I'll go see if we can't find this Franklin fella.
Yeah,
Yep.
hopefully we can. Why is my note so bad? Hopefully we can find. Hopefully we can find Auden when we find Zella. Thing is, I
Yeah.
don't want to ask too many questions about her because we don't want to draw too much attention to us.
No, I think this is good enough. But yeah, find the Franklin. Now I'm wondering what kind of shady activity he's up to. Like, I don't see this town being big enough for there to be, like, enough space for actual criminal activities. So maybe it's connected to Sidaris, and I'm thinking maybe if we name drop the director, it might help things out. But maybe not. Just a thought.
If we see anything that kind of points us in that direction.
well, we should just find whatever his establishment is and take a look. Eh?
Finish my drink. Look over to the doors. Behave, boys. Head out.
All right, y'all heading
Yep.
to the west
Yeah.
part of town.
Can we take like 2 minutes break?
Yeah. That's a
Yeah,
good
I
idea.
really need to
I
do
was
stuff.
thinking.
Yeah.
I was like speed going.
Yeah, I'm
See
ready.
ya.
So you make your way through the western part of town. Let me put just so y'all kind of see it. Make your way through the western part of town. You're up in that northern area, and just about everything up there is new. The buildings are new. The paint is all new. The roads have not been used nearly as much. They're like pristine. So this is kind of an area that, while may eventually be something, for now there's not very many people around. There's not very many shops that are opened. So as you look, you see one building that kind of sticks out in the fact that it's completely shuttered up. It's completely like stoned up. And around these buildings are newer ones where they might have a sign on there, but nothing really is open. And it's kind of like a couple people in the streets, kind of sweeping, kind of looking around. But it's pretty nondescript.
And you don't see. So I can't remember if you said there wasn't anybody like in the streets, right?
There's like a couple people just kind of sweeping, kind of about. Yeah.
Okay, I'll go up to one of them and ask. Looking for a man named Franklin. You live around here?
There's kind of like a shorter woman. Franklin, that name doesn't really ring a bell. Or are they supposed to have one of these new shops opening up?
Yeah, supposed to be some kind of, I don't know. Well, all we know really that there's a singer in there, so that's the best we've got.
Dinger. Well, there's no one really around here, but maybe that's supposed to be. And she points to that kind of shuttered building. She's like, well, maybe that was supposed to be a new club that was supposed to be the jewel of everything opening up around here, but oh, maybe, huh? And she goes like, maybe it is open. And when you look to this building, you can see on the top is like a chimney, and there's smoke coming out of the chimney. And she looks at it and goes, huh, I guess that's a tad unusual. But maybe they're fixing something up inside. I don't know.
I'm expecting a meth lab right now.
Dexterity check for a meth lab exploding. And then you all get high.
All right. Well, gee, thanks for the help. And I guess go check it out. Probably. Get
Yeah.
closer, see what the fuss is all about.
All right. So you go up to this building, and as you get there, it's completely like mortared up and sealed up with stone. And as you see the door,
No windows, no nothing.
there's nothing. It's completely bordered, like stoned up. So, and aside from like wisps of smoke emanating from this door, the building's exterior is again unremarkable. Plain gray stone. Where there were windows, stone has been mortared into place to kind of seal them. It's an iron door at the front, and it's the only visible means you can see of entrance or exit. Although there's a small metal pipe, again, up there, that little chimney space, small metal pipe emerging from there. And smoke is coming from that pipe. And also from the door, there's kind of this like etchings into it, and there's smoke kind of coming out of these etchings.
Etching. Can I recognize any
Yeah.
etchings at all? Like any kind of like language or anything?
You can roll like history or arcana.
This
And
looks more and more like a meth lab.
And y'all can, I mean, if you all want to roll that, just kind of looking, because again, you're all going to be looking at it.
somebody should probably else roll it. I'm bad at those.
I mean, I'm rolling because I'm looking.
Oh,
You know?
19
Yeah, I'm
minus
rolling.
1, so
Oh.
18.
Jesus
Natural one.
Christ.
What'd you roll, Dewell?
Natural 1, 3 total.
Hey,
Natural one,
4.
natural one.
I got a 4.
Oh wait, that one is Snake Eyes.
Okay.
I rolled a natural 19, but I'm a minus 1 in both. So
Okay, nice.
The most perceptive one of us has the least proficiency.
All right, so you can see this, and while you don't know exactly what it is, like, Kyron, you can just kind of make out in your very basic knowledge that there's some kind of like magical force from this, and it might be a trap.
gotcha.
Well,
I relay that information to
Yeah.
guys.
And then with that kind of what he kind of tells you, Wayne, you're like, oh, you didn't really see it at first, but then you kind of like can realize like, okay, this looks like it's magical. There's some kind of magic around there.
I could spend like 10 or so minutes to cast a spell to get a better understanding of what magic we're looking at. If you want to take the time to do that. But otherwise, this seems shitty as fuck, and I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Last time I got into a place uninvited, we got fucking mugged. So, I'm not sure about this.
We're gonna need as much preparation as possible going in here. I think
Yeah,
I think
mean,
it's a good idea to take the time to get better
Yeah,
knowledge
I mean,
of this, please.
And
I'm
you wanna
expecting this.
stand around here for 10 minutes while you cast this. That's
I
gonna draw
mean-
attention, yeah.
We can go anywhere. I can do it while walking. It doesn't matter.
Oh,
I
you don't
just
have
need
to
to
be right
focus.
here.
No, I just need to focus
Okay.
for a while.
I guess we'll spend 10 minutes waiting for you to detect what kind of magic that is. I guess.
So this is just telling you what kind of magic it is.
For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense the magic in this way, you can see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears the magic, and you can learn its call of magic, if any.
Okay. So
yeah.
Okay, so you cast this, and you can just tell that these runes in the door, it is a trap. Like, it is a magic trap. And you also feel wherever, did you put that pendant in your pocket? You're not
Yeah.
wearing it, right?
No, I'm not wearing it.
Okay, well, then you start to feel that pendant, like that's giving off, like letting you know that that pendant
Okay.
is also is magical.
And what kind? What's
It's
cool?
kind of the same magic from that door.
What does it mean? Like what? Like it's a pairing or something, or like the pendant could like lock or unlock the other one.
I'm trying to think of how.
I mean, basically, I guess for the spell itself, by school of magic, what they mean is basically in the game there's like a bunch of school of magic.
So I guess would it be like evocation?
Yeah, evocation is like damage stuff. It's like explosions, fireball, that kind of stuff.
It's definitely evocation.
Okay, and
That's
like
right.
pendant is also
The
evocation.
pendant is the same thing, yes.
What the fuck? Well, now I'm fucking spooked of this pendant. What the fuck am I holding? Do I get any like ideas of what the like the pendant could be? Like, does it feel like it should be a standalone thing? The pendant?
The pendant is the same kind of evocation magic from this trap on the door.
That's all. Okay.
So it's kind of the same thing.
And on the door, does it feel like there's like something, I don't know, like an indentation or something where the necklace might fit or something? Like, I'm imagining it's some kind of key
No.
or something, but I guess not.
It is not a key. There's nothing to do it. It's a magical trap on this door.
All right. Well, I'll just tell the guys. Okay, so this is definitely a trap, and for some reason, this fucking necklace here resonates with the same kind of magic. So maybe it's a trap necklace. I don't fucking know. Should have gone to wizard school, I guess.
Maybe we spring the trap.
Spring the fucking well, be my guest, and I'll fucking like take 50 steps back.
We can't trigger this from a safe distance, can we?
You can try to deactivate it. It's a
Throw
trap.
shit at it. Well, yeah, but like, what's like, what's powering it? I guess like, what's is there a trigger? Like, you know what I mean?
Like, how do you?
I mean,
do you-
like, it's what does it look like? Like from us, it's just a sealed fucking door, right? So it's a door that's been bolted up.
These runes in the door.
Yeah, but like the runes. I mean, to me, like, do the runes mean anything, or like, no, it's just
No.
okay.
What you know about the runes are it's an evocation magic trap.
I'll dangle the pendant in front of it.
I'm gonna back up at least 30 feet.
Run!
It doesn't do anything.
All right. You guys want to get behind me and maybe you'll
I don't get it.
See if it'll spring the trap.
Yeah, I'm
No.
gonna do that. I'll
Wait,
I'll
what's
let you try and spring
What-
it, because
You're gonna try to spring the trap.
I mean, I don't know how else to just.
wait. Okay. Listen, let me try something. All right, it's gonna be great. All right, everyone, take a step back. All right, step back. And
Step
once
back nervously.
we're far away, I'll take the vial of black powder and fucking fling it.
All right, you fling it against the door. It explodes. And this little fireball fire goes against this iron door. Then nothing happens.
Fuck. Well,
That didn't.
So I want to. Okay, I'm going to ask something because I feel like I've said something or I've done something wrong. Okay, and this is probably completely
I don't
fucking dumb of me, but I get the feeling that I haven't explained something well enough.
Okay.
Never mind. I'm not. Never mind. No. Never
Okay.
I
mind.
mean, we can talk
Okay.
about it later. I guess I'm just confused right now. I just don't, I don't want to die, and at the
Yeah,
same time,
but
I
you
don't,
can yeah, add a character, add a game. You can
Yeah,
try
yeah.
to deactivate this, right?
I mean, can I? I don't know.
Yeah, that's
I-
what that's.
If it's magical, the only way typically within D&D to deactivate it is use dispel magic, and none of us have that. Correct?
Well, there's that. We can also spring it somehow, but like, I don't know.
Okay, so this is what I was.
I-
This is what I was gonna ask because what I.
I mean, it's like, imagine, like, to me, it's more like, it's like, imagine you have a trap that's like, it's a spring trap, right? So obviously there's a string, and
It's-
you know that to deactivate it, you cut
Yeah.
the string and or whatever, you destroy the pulley system or whatever.
which would be
That makes
something
sense.
that
But
would-
for us, if it's runes, we don't really know how to deactivate it because we don't understand its inner workings.
So
You know
what
I
I've
mean?
seen with this is it's an Arcana check.
right.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, well, then in that case, I guess you could have asked me to make an Arcana check when I was questioning about it.
But
Right.
and that's kind of what I
And-
was getting at because you did it before you knew that it was like the magic trap, and so I didn't want to count that previous one because you were checking. You weren't actually trying to deactivate it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just, I mean, I don't know if that's an option. I'll just try to deactivate it if that's in the cards, right?
Okay. Yeah,
Um,
for sure.
yeah.
Okay, so now Kyron and DeWell, what are y'all doing?
Well, if he's going to try to deactivate it, I'm going to make sure I'm far enough back.
Yeah, it's like a bomb, like a bomb squad thing.
Yeah, I've already nervously stepped back.
Right.
Okay.
Well, like I said, typically if it's Arcana, that's you have to use dispel or some sort of way to dispel it. If it's a mechanical trap, then that's DeWell's territory.
Okay.
He should
Because
Yeah.
like
be able to try to disarm the trap.
because where I like literally where I got this from, that's the way they had it. They had it.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
an
like,
Arcana check to deactivate.
Yeah, I mean, that's perfectly fine. It just
Okay.
didn't really occur to me, honestly,
Yeah.
to like ask, can I deactivate it? Because like, if I
Yeah.
could, I
And
felt
the-
like you would have told me when I used
See,
Detect Magic, I guess.
and you're right, but then I also don't want to like tell y'all it. You get what I mean?
Yeah, no,
Like,
that
I don't
makes
want to
sense.
be.
It's
That's
just,
what I'm saying. But now I'll know. I don't want to like throw stuff out there, but maybe I should. So
no, honestly, I was just kind of like trying to like picture the thing and
That-
like
that's
trying
kinda
not to
why I
do something
thought-
dumb.
well, no, that's where I thought I'm like, okay, I'm not doing this well enough for them not to think to deactivate. So okay, so go ahead and make that Arcana check.
Right. All right. Will I die in a shower of blood and guts?
Roll
it.
it.
A natural 20.
Is it really?
Yeah,
There you go.
22.
All right, so you just use all of that knowledge. You didn't know what it was at first, but with the insight from Kyron there, now it's all clicking. Figure it out, and you just deftly, little mage touch gets deactivated, and the runes go silent, as well as the pendant that you had that also just stops kind of emanating that magic. So now it's just the ironed door
Excuse me.
in front of you.
Shall we knock?
I kind of look out. Well, isn't it bolted up?
The iron door is not.
It's fine. Okay.
Iron
Well, I
door is
mean,
fine.
do we knock? I guess we knock. Last time we didn't knock. It didn't end well. I guess I'll.
All right. You knock,
Anyone home?
and your fist just clangs off this just
Ow.
iron, and you actually just don't hear anything because it's just the stone around it, and you bang on it
Is
and nothing.
the building by itself like is there a way to like get around the building?
You can look around it, yeah, and if you want to do, yeah, you can. It's not connected to anything.
Okay, that's what yeah. I'm gonna kind of walk around the building.
All right. There's no other doors. There's no other windows. This is the only way.
Okay.
Everything else has been stoned up or that.
Is a keyhole maybe for Duel to take a look at?
Hmm.
He absolutely can.
That's what I was going to say.
If you would like to try to pick it, because you have thieves' tools now, right?
I sure do. Yay.
All right. You can do a
Yeah.
dex check for me.
Yep.
So
I
what
was
he
gonna-
Or
picks, I'll
sleight
just
of hand or not sleight of hand. Yeah, no, it's a dex check. Yeah, it'd be a dex check, right?
it's sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Sleight of
It's
hand
sleight of
plus
hand plus. I mean, I
It's
guess.
kind of the same, whatever.
Yeah.
It's
I
both
would-
plus
Yeah, it's the
five,
same. Yeah,
so,
yeah. It's
the
you're
same.
right. Yeah,
For
Whatever.
sleight of
dex
hand,
plus
I get
proficiency,
5
yeah.
for just. Oh, okay. But
For dex, you get 5. What? It's a dex check, so yeah, just whatever.
Right.
Roll an at 5.
plus your proficiency because you're
Yeah,
proficient.
yeah,
yeah, because
That's the thing. That like
Uh,
rolling sleight of hand or rolling thief tools is the same, basically.
23 total.
23 total. Nimbly, with those brand new thieves tools, you didn't get screwed. You got an actual good set, and you stick it in and just Skyrim style, easy enough, and picks clean. You hear the and the
Satisfying.
door. It is unlocked.
Just while he's speaking, I'm just kind of looking around because I did throw a fucking vial that exploded.
Yeah, it's
Just
just
want to make sure that
yeah, it's iron door and stone around it. So
No, but like I'm just because it made a bunch of noise. I'm just kind of looking, making sure that
Oh,
no
okay.
one's like alarmed.
okay, roll a perception.
Okay.
Can I assist? Give him advantage.
Well, you can use your own set of eyes.
yeah, if you want to just roll your own, that's
I
fine.
mean, I think that's. I was just either.
Yeah, just roll your
or-
own.
Help
'Cause I was
with
gonna say-
perception. You like grab his head and point it around.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what I
like,
mean.
look here!
Yeah, with the advantage to me, I really only do with physical stuff, like when you and Dewell were kind of
Yeah,
trying to pull that dwarf off.
So that's a 10 for me.
it's a 17 for me.
Okay.
Ooh.
No, you look back, and again, it's just a very basic road. The two people that you were talking to, they're still just kind of sweeping, like they don't give a shit what is going on.
Open the door.
All right.
Just slightly and peek inside.
All right, you open the door and you see inside there.
Oh, that doesn't look like a.
There's an open fireplace in the center of this building, and there's a raging fire. Although no obvious fuel feeds it. Two
What's
struggling
going on?
forms fitting the descriptions of Aden and Zella are chained by the wrists to two iron pillars supporting the fireplace. A human wielding a burning short sword shouts at a heavily armored figure and points at you. Kill them, he says in a burning voice. Roll initiative.
Okay, sure.
Just FYI, I don't have control over my guy.
Oh, you don't?
15.
Did I
Yeah,
not
don't
put
do
him
that.
in? Ooh, I don't think I put him in the. Oh, did I put you on the map?
You
I
were-
did.
I think.
Okay, I put
yeah,
you on the
you did.
map layer. Okay, you're good. I put
Oh
you in the
yeah.
map layer.
You could have the
Okay.
measuring tool still out.
No, I didn't
No,
have.
that's good.
I've got control now. It's fine.
Yeah, I had it on the wrong. I had y'all on the map layer, not the
Yeah.
token layer.
If you prefer, we can also drag our own token. That way, we kind of skip that step for you, if it's easier.
Oh, yeah, but I usually have it all. I just had the wrong one.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
But yeah, if I ever forget it, then well, if I forget it, I won't remember it. All right. So just whenever I get y'all's initiative. Okay.
I got 15. For
Wayne,
me.
I see yours. 15.
I can't wait until I level up enough where I have advantage on initiative.
19 for me for initiative.
I rolled
You have
a 5.
You'll have advantage on. God damn. You about to be. You rolled a 5. Okay. What is?
Some level it is, but at some level I eventually get advantage on initiative. It's a
Okay. Dewell, what'd you roll?
19.
Ooh, shit. Kyron, what is you? Oh, I got yours right here.
I rolled a 5.
Yeah, I'm just checking. Because so did the other thing, but you have a higher dex. Isn't that the tiebreaker?
Typically, yeah.
Dexterity? Okay. So, yeah, they rolled some shit ones, too. All right, so you get into this room, and you see Arden there on the left, and you see Zella on the right, and they're chained. And this fire in this middle of the room is starting to kind of overtake them, okay? So right now, it's kind of on their backs where they're, again, Looney Tunes here. They're kind of like struggling to get out of this fire. It might be better.
You're not on fire though, right?
Not now, no.
Right, okay. That's
Actually, it'll be better if I just go ahead and put them like right there. So they're kind of around this fire, and this fire is getting bigger and kind of going up to them, but now it's kind of like nipping them, if you will. And in the back over there, you see again this guy with the flaming sword. And in the back left, you see this just heavily armored figure. But it doesn't take much to figure out that it's not really like a person in there. It's like an animated suit of armor. And this guy in the back right is, again, this flaming sword. And Dewell, you are up first. And Wayne, you are on deck.
All right, so these ladies are in the fire right now, right? And they're chained up to these poles?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go up to Auden and try to unlock her.
Okay. What am I doing? Okay, go ahead and roll your dex check again.
Private adventure
Jesus
indeed.
Christ. 7.
A 7. So you hustle up there, and as you kind of get your tools out again, you just did so well with them. That just animated suit of armor to your left is just hunkering there. You just see fire kind of slowly emanating from it. And you just lose your cool. And as you do, you just drop one of the picks to the ground. And you just kind of... And that's just for narrative purposes, like cinematic purposes. You don't just have to spend a thing to pick it back up. That you just lose that right there, and you just don't get it. Okay.
All right, and I'd like to, I believe with my, let me just double check this.
You should be able to move.
Yeah, because that takes up my action in order to do that.
Right.
And my cunning action. Yeah, I'll use my cunning. I can't use much for cunning action or anything. Yeah, so then I'll step back again.
Okay. All right. That it?
Yep.
All right, Wayne, you're up.
Okay, the man. What's he wearing?
The man, he is wearing think of like robes, like very red robes, and kind of like a tunic that you can see.
Is he holding anything?
Yeah, he's got a burning short sword.
Burning short sword.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so Wayne's gonna.
Here we go.
Is it dumb? What?
I'm just waiting for it. I always like that when someone says they're going to do something, they start laughing.
Wayne's gonna get some like a piece of charcoal out of his coat, and slap it against his forehead, and the charcoal becomes hotter and hotter and hotter, and he's gonna cast heat metal on the guy's sword. So he needs to make a Constitution saving throw
Okay.
to hold it, and he takes 2d8 damage, and if he fails the con save, then he has to drop the sword.
Okay. So he's
Oh no, yeah, he has to drop it.
he's immune to fire damage.
Really?
Yeah, because he's a
Bitch.
fire. He's holding a fire sword. He's burning people.
Yeah, I mean, I thought about that. I didn't think he would be fucking full-blown immune.
Yeah. He's,
All right, well,
he's-
that sucks.
Yeah.
Um,
You don't have anything
Yep.
cold, do you?
nope. All right, then I'll just be like, "Hey, Karen, get him! The guy!" That's Bardic Inspiration.
All right. So Kyron got bardic inspiration.
The D6, right?
Yeah.
So attack rolls and saving
Attack,
throws?
saving throw, ability checks.
All right. You gonna move anywhere?
Yeah, just moved a bit on the side. That's all.
Okay. You're not gonna hide behind.
Behind what? Nah, I'm good.
Okay. All right. So that's gonna be it. So Franklin is gonna be this back right here. 2, 3, 4. He's gonna come up there to you, Wayne.
No.
He's got his burning short sword.
Hey, think about this. Think about your life choices. Cutting words.
What does that do?
I can roll 1d6 to remove from his attack.
Okay. His attack is 15.
Then that's a 10 for him.
Okay.
Miss.
So it misses. Nice.
Yeah, like, you know, as he speaks, he's not just like doing that. He's like crafting an arcane ward and like sort of like creating like a small ethereal rope and like pulling him on the side to avoid the blow.
Nice. Yeah, he goes to the side, goes to swing kind of in the 45-degree angle, and just swipes clean of you as you see that just burning, going right by you. Well done. And that is... Hold up. Yeah, that's going to be it. Okay. So that's going to be it for him. As you say there, Kyron, you are up next.
Bonus action rage.
Rage. Rage.
I am going to come up to Franklin Turtle here.
Yes,
And-
Franklin.
The turtle.
Attack my great. Where's my D6?
Oh, yeah.
Oof.
13.
13 does not hit. The flames come up. That great sword, and that's a +1, isn't it?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I rolled a 2 and a 3 on the die, and a 2 on the freaking my D6.
Damn.
Yeah.
So the fire just gets the better of you. Again, you just see this guy, just flames coming up, almost seeming to come from his body, and he just swings just a little wildly to the side as he kind of just sidesteps a little after missing Wayne. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right.
But because I did reckless, all attacks against me have advantage as well until my next turn.
Okay.
So just remember that.
All right. Next up, which actually should be no. All right. So next up is going to be what we'll just call this Flame Knight over there. So it goes to C down here, goes down to Dwell over there hanging out by himself.
Racist.
Oh, mercy. Yeah, that's a 5. So
Nope.
that's not going to hit. This fire's throwing everybody off. No one's able to hit anything. And it comes up and it just has this armor again. There's no weapon from it. So it just takes this massive like gauntlet and just goes to try to slam you. All right. Goes to slam and just misses. But it gets 2 attacks. Jesus. And as badly as it missed on that first go through, it comes back with a backhand and swings just as wildly, completely missing Elf in there. So yeah, this is no
You
one's
got
hitting much.
two misses.
Yeah, 2 misses.
Okay.
Yeah, that can attack twice and miss twice, and it stays there. All right, so we're back. Wait, no, you haven't gone yet, have you?
In reaction to him ending his turn, I can use Skirmisher and move again. So I'm gonna move up. I can move up to 15 feet. So I'm gonna.
Okay, and not be your turn?
Yeah, as a reaction to
Okay,
someone ending their
nice.
turn.
Okay, so now we're back at the top. Go ahead and move wherever, yeah.
Let's just double check what 15 feet
That-
looks like. Alright.
Go ahead. Okay, so that has ended the
Oh, yeah,
round, and
doesn't
y'all
really
start
do
to
much there,
see
fuck.
the flames now. The flames are now getting higher, and they're starting to get a little bit more onto the women in the fire, and now it's kind of up to their feet, and it's really starting to kind of hit their body now. And we're back to the top, and Dwell, you are up.
Oh, it started to hit their feet, eh?
The flames are now getting bigger from when y'all entered. It's rising into them.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. I'll give another shot at unlocking.
Okay, same thing.
Yeah.
Dex check.
Tough call for me. Sorry. 14, 19 total.
19. Again, now you've shaken off the rust from that previous time and just sniffed. Chains fall to the ground, and she is released. And she kind of falls off to the side and is now, let's just say she kind of falls back that way.
All right, I think that's all I can do.
You can move more, right? If you want.
Yeah, I'll move
Yeah, you can
over
move.
to this other chick.
We can't go over that because that's the fire.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, how much can I move? 30 feet, right?
You move 30, I believe.
You moved 5, 10,
You move 15. You move 15 already, so you can move 15 more.
Oh, I just drew something.
Whoa.
I don't know how to undo that.
Oh, we're drawing now?
I don't
Let me
know how
draw.
to undo
Yeah.
that.
I can move you. Where do you want to go? Like right here? You
Just-
can go
yeah,
right
sure.
there.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Okay. You can go right there.
How do I remove that?
How do I remove that?
You
Oh, I got it,
use
I
your
got it.
mouse then, yeah.
Oh, no, I can't. I literally can't remove that.
I'm just drawing
Yeah,
more.
there's-
Like you
There's a-
selected,
under the
you draw a rectangle.
Okay, I got it. I
over
got it. I got it.
and-
I got it. I was clicking the wrong thing. All right, so you're done.
Yeah.
Wayne, you're up.
All right. Then after dodging the blow, I'll be just. Okay. I'll just basically I'll punch the guy. Try to punch him square in the face or in the chest and cast Thunder Wave.
Okay.
So he needs to make a Constitution check as there's basically a spark of thunder that.
Okay. So you're
comes at me.
actually touching him?
No, it's just for flavor.
Okay. Because it does. Okay, just making sure. Because it wouldn't matter.
Okay, good to know. But I don't have to.
That's one of those. Ooh. So, where's it at? So yeah, Thunderwave's 15 feet, right? it's not
Yeah, I
gonna
mean
affect-
it's in a cube, but I can't decide where.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's not gonna affect like Dwell back there, right?
nah,
And it's not going to
Uh,
affect me either, is it?
nah. Basically,
'cause
it's
you can kinda
like
put it on.
it's like this is what. Oh shit! I'm drawing. Fuck! I didn't need to draw. Fuck.
All right, that is a
I'll-
7. Oh man, y'all are killing me.
A
This is
7?
17. 17.
Oh, that's not good then. Okay,
So-
then he takes
Is it half damage?
He takes. Wait, what is it? Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's tapping.
Usually they are, right?
Oh,
Fail
I rolled the
save.
wrong one, but it's the same damage. So it would be 9 divided by. It would be 4.
Okay, so that's the half damage.
Yeah. Well, 4 is the half damage. Yeah.
And it doesn't move or anything. It stays there because it succeeded.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And I'm just sitting pretty here. Although I'll be shouting to the well. Oh, get the other girl out! Come on! And then we're out of here. So that's another bardic inspiration.
Good.
Thank you.
So
Just
that needs
going
to go to
through
him to pick that lock. Or-
And that's it.
That's it.
That's all I got.
All right. And all right, Franklin is going to go. So while he didn't like what you did, Dewell, he looks to the side and sees that as this is a big motherfucker. I'm gonna go after this big motherfucker. And so this is with advantage, right? You said the next attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every melee attack.
On
I
you.
don't even think it's melee attack. I think it's just regular attack. Any
Okay.
attack that hits me is with advantage my next turn.
Okay. That is going to be 16.
That hits.
All right.
AC.
It does. All right, it is going to do 8 points. All right, so he takes his flaming sword and just a quick, almost like a little samurai move from missing it, swipes from the lower left to the top right across your shoulder. Just kind of slices right across you. It does 8 points of piercing damage and does 3 points of fire damage for 11 total.
Wait, what was the piercing?
8 piercing, 3 fire.
Is that piercing halved already?
No.
Piercing, I did. So it's 4 then.
Oh, because you're
Great.
yeah. So
Fire-
4.
So
The fire
4
does the same. Okay.
No, fire doesn't get halved.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
It's
yeah,
just-
7 total. Yeah, 4 and 3. Yeah.
Big math.
All right. And he stays right there. So Kyron, you were up next.
Reckless attack against him.
Revenge!
All right.
Uh, 15.
15 just hits.
Okay. $15 points of slashing damage.
15 points of slashing damage?
Yep.
All right. So you take that great sword and you respond in tow with just a massive swipe across his chest, right back at him, and just really cut into him. Like he really felt that. You can tell by his eyes, he's never been hit like that before. But what you need to do also is you take 4 points of fire damage. Because anything coming into contact with him, his fire ass hits that. So you got 4 points of fire damage.
Frenzy attack.
All right.
So 14.
14?
Yep.
All right. So
Wait, hang on. I needed to first attack.
wait, what? You kind of broke up.
Sorry, I'm rereading my records. Okay, so I only get advantage on the first attack.
Okay. All right. 14 does not hit. 14
Yeah.
just misses.
Wait, for what? You mean for reckless attack?
Yeah, so I to get advantage,
Doesn't seem like
you only get reckless on the first attack. Like on the
I don't think so. I think
While
once you
in
say
a
you're
frenzy-
reckless,
while
you're
in a
reckless for the
frenzy, you
rest of the
could-
thing.
Well, it says while in a frenzy, you can make a single melee weapon attack as a bonus action on each of your turns.
right. But to combine
Yeah.
the frenzy on the bonus action, I don't think I
You
get
don't get
reckless.
advantage,
I don't think
right?
I get advantage for the reckless.
Why
I
not?
only,
Yeah.
I only get reckless on the first attack, or the advantage of the first attack. Correct?
Yeah, it doesn't say.
Yeah.
For frenzy, that's all it says for frenzy.
Right, but I'm right. So frenzy lets me make a second attack as a
Second
bonus
attack,
action.
yeah.
Right.
Okay, so here's the thing. Reckless attack says when you make your first attack on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly. Doing so gives you advantage on melee weapon attack rolls using strength during this turn. So that means, to me, it means that for the whole turn, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Because
So let
that
me
was
roll again.
frenzy. Where is reckless
Let's say
attack
look-
on here?
It's a level 2 thingy.
Is it on
Trait.
action?
It
bonus
needs
action?
traits.
I don't know.
Sorry,
Should
what
be
did you say?
What are
What
you
was the
looking-
next roll?
Oh, I didn't roll a second time. Hang on.
Oh,
That's a 13 plus 7, so that would definitely
yeah, that
hit
hits. Well, that hits.
14 points of slashing.
14.
What's the fire damage?
The fire. It's going to be 6 points of fire damage. So the next swipe. So I think everyone was just warming up that first round. Now everyone's locked in.
Yeah.
And with the next one, you just come hammer him. Great sword. Again, he has not seen this coming. He did not recover from the first attack. And you just lay right into him. Right into his just side. Kind of that upper kidney spot. And he just an audible just gasp. And this fire again is just sparking from him. As he kind of starts to kind of catch his breath and lean to the side. And anything else?
I'll just yell to Dwell, get her out of there.
All right, that's it.
All right, on it.
All right. So the knight, since Dwell has slipped away from him, turns, comes up to Kyrie.
Oh god, Kyron, no. Oh no, he has his AirPods in.
Oh man, this thing fucking sucks.
Can I even cutting words him? I don't think I can if he can't understand me.
No, you will not be able to. Yeah, it's basically a lot of conditions immune.
Yeah.
But again, by my reaction, I think you probably think no, you don't need to. So it's slamming. It's just angry. Comes over to Kyron, just trying to smash, and just smashes straight into the ground. It can't hit shit, but it's got one more go of it. Natural 1.
Oof.
This thing rolled a 1, a 3, a 4, and a 5. So,
Oh boy.
yes, good for y'all. Good for that he did that.
Slot
this-
the enchantment.
Yeah, this thing, you know, well, here's the thing. We'll flavor it and be like, with its master weakening over there, it's just flailing about, slamming into nothing. And that'll be it for its turn. And now, as Arden is out of the fire, she is safe. But Zella over there, the fire is now coming up. The fire is now getting to her legs and her feet as it raises ever higher.
Well, I can't heal that.
Dwell, you are back at the top.
I am, and I'm going to try to unlock Zella.
All right, you know what to do.
Yep, and with my inspiration dice as well.
All right.
Let me just do some quick maths. 19.
19.
Ooh.
All right. So as Def, you picked this up now. You're a thief. You've lived on your own. You've done work for the syndicate gangs. Just done. Chains fall to the floor. She's out of the fire. She seems fine, and she is now laid out next to her dear friend.
And then I will move. Oh, let's just make sure I don't have the pen tool. And I will move down just over here. Not that it makes much of a difference, but yeah, that's where I go.
All right, that's it.
Yep.
All right, Wayne, you are up.
Am I?
You is.
I'm not gonna Thunder Wave Skyrim. That would be sad. I'm just gonna draw my short sword and try and stab this guy, Franklin the turtle.
Okay.
And stab him in the gut. Try anyway. Here we go. Short sword.
Short sword.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Damn, girl.
That is a natural 20.
Oh, max damage. Almost max damage.
Nice.
12.
It doesn't matter.
Holy shit.
So you're just everything's going up well. Franklin's down. He's fucking limping to his side. Kyron's fucked him up. This stupid suit of armor to the left of him is smashing around like he doesn't know what the fuck's going on. Dewell has saved the two girls. So as he kind of looks up, you grab your sword. Your short sword, and just look at him. And he kind of just has glowing fire eyes. He wants to say something, and you just shoom, stab him right in the gut. And despite him dying, he still burns you for 1 whole damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my rolls have gone down. Yes, I know. There's all these natural ones coming up. It's not natural ones. It's 6. And you stab him, and you get that little just fires. He kind of grabs you by that wrist, just burning you, and just falls down to the ground, dead.
The bitch burned me.
As soon as he falls to the ground, dead, the animated suit of armor to the left just extinguishes
404 not found.
and is gone.
Had a feeling that would happen.
Wait, it disappeared or it just crumpled and is no longer alive?
It basically crumbled to alive and then like just went away.
Okay, but the armor's still there.
No, it's gone.
I had a feeling you were
you
gonna
could
ask.
tell the
Yeah.
looting,
Yeah.
looting.
It is gone.
Dollar signs in his eyes.
Yeah.
Right?
So the animated is done. They're dead. The girls are over there, still knocked out, and there you go.
All right. So how about we get the fuck out? Come on. And like, I'm like opening the door, keeping the door open, and like, trying to not suffocate in this smoky place.
The women are conscious.
No, they're unconscious.
All right. Well,
Okay.
I'll go and pick one up and try to carry one out, whichever looks lightest.
Yeah, I'll pick up
All right. So Wayne, before you take off, you see that Franklin's short sword is still there.
Hmm.
Would you?
I mean,
you-
I guess I'll pull his corpse.
Okay.
I'll pull him, and we'll check his stuff out once
Okay.
we're outside.
All right. Let me know when you want to go through that. So y'all take them out. Big strong men pick up girl. Take out through there. Yeah. Ooh, big strong men. You take them out there. You get outside, and very movie-ish, where they're like, oh. They slowly come awake now that danger's over, and they know when to wake up. And they just kind of wake up, and they're just very like groggy and out of it, to where they kind of can't really. They're conscious, but as low consciousness as you can get.
Okay, then I'll take this time to loot the motherfucker.
All right. So you have. I'm gonna put it in the loot thing.
Yeah.
You've got you've got the great sword, his great sword, okay?
I thought it was
And
a
I'll-
short sword.
Sorry, short sword. Fuck. I swear the great.
It's a-
oh,
I was gonna
It's
say,
a
it's
great
great
short
sword.
sword. No, no, no,
Great
no.
sword now.
Is it
It's a real
All
nice
right.
one.
And I'll put this in. I didn't make it, but I'll put it in if we need to do it. It is a +1 short sword, which can deal 1d6 fire damage thrice per day.
Mm.
There is
That's kinda
also
cool.
with it, there is a fire pendant. And this is just kind of the pendant of his like fire cults. It's not really made to do anything that you can do it. It's just kind of his pendant. But there is gold and some jewels on it.
Mm.
And
Okay.
then there is also kind of around in there that you noticed on the way that he kind of had on him, we'll say. There are 5 of these bomb looking thingies, okay? So go ahead and give me you can give me Arcana or History, but I think it's the same, right?
For me,
Yeah.
it is, yeah.
All right, just give me one of those checks.
Let's go Arcana, 15.
You rolled a 15? Okay, so you see, and I will put them all in there eventually. So you get these bombs, and you recognize that one of these bombs is a dimeridium bomb.
Ooh.
Another is a dancing star.
Hmm.
Another is northern wind, which banishes somebody you hit with it. Yeah, a little Gwent humor.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna ask, do we see
Yeah.
Maddock as well?
Fair, like I'm
And the
trying
other
to
one,
see how we build these in D&D.
yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, see, well, you've got like you've got the ones here, and so you see Dimeridium Bomb, Dancing Star, Northern Wind, Devil's Puffball. You recognize those, and there is a last one that you don't know what it is.
I'll eat it. No, I won't do that.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. And I can link those kind of for what they do eventually,
okay.
or if you
Yeah.
want to
Yeah,
just
I
throw
mean,
one
you-
now.
Nah, nah. I
Um,
mean, I think I've got a pretty good idea what
yeah.
the Dameridium bomb does, but the
Okay.
rest, yeah, I mean, you can dump the link
Yeah.
whenever, you know.
Yeah, I'll
but
put
really-
it. Well, I've got them here, but yeah, I'll just wait. Will they all go? Oh, I can't do that one. Maybe they'll just do it because someone like already made them. Like, good, that saved me a lot of time because I was gonna do it. Nope, it didn't have the link. Yeah, I'll put them in there. Okay, so the girls again. You see them. They're very groggy. They cannot stand on their own 2 feet. But judging by the descriptions, these are definitely those the two women that you were looking for.
How are they looking pretty like beat up and hurt?
Yeah, they're groggy and just look like they have had a rough go of it. And, you know, like,
Their feet look pretty burned.
no, like Zella was the one who was in there more. And, like, it's nothing too bad. Her clothes are singed. I gotta keep hitting this fucking mic. Her clothes are singed, but they are not in any kind of,
Okay.
you know, imminent danger or harm now.
Oh, do you guys just want to take them, carry them back to her mom?
Well, I'd like to talk to them first. So, how are you feeling?
And I'm fine.
Not you, them. Like,
So you go up, you know, to Arden and you try to get it, but again, her eyes are just barely open and she's just kind of slipping like
is
in
she?
and out.
I'm gonna like. Does she look like she's in shock or just like exhausted or just
Just exhausted, beaten, again, not in any imminent harm, but someone who, you know what, roll medicine.
Okay.
I keep forgetting about medicine.
9.
A 9.
She's fine.
You don't make out, you don't know exactly what it is, but in this state, they're probably drugged. But you don't know exactly what drug it is or maybe how bad it is. But they appear to be drugged. But neither of them are in any condition to like speak period, but especially not coherently.
Yeah. Okay, then I guess getting them to the mother seems like a good idea. Feels less like a kidnap job now and more like a rescue, so I'm alright with it. But before we leave, I'd like to make sure that the girl gets the choice of where she wants to go next. Just making that clear now.
Yeah, even though she's not so good at making choices, it seems to be her right. Mother's intuition was right this time, but not really about the bar.
Well, she was right that she was in danger, just, her wanting a kid to follow her footsteps or whatnot.
We weren't hired for that. We were hired to get her back to her mom.
So what? I never said I was going to do it in the first place. I wanted to talk to her. Right now she's in no condition to, and there's no reason to keep her on the street, so...
What time of day is it?
By this time of day, it is the kind of mid-afternoon. Like, you all know that you get her there by sundown.
Right.
Yeah, y'all all remember that.
I don't know that
Yeah,
she's
that's it.
be
That
awake
seemed...
sundown.
Didn't that seem weird to you as well, that she actually like wanted a kid by sundown? Like, what's so fucking urgent that she needs her by sundown? Like, feels like she knew something.
Could be. Yeah,
Could
that's
be.
Y'all remember that she said she needed it for a family affair.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
family event.
Yeah, well, I think she's full of shit. I mean, what family event is that important, right? I mean, I think it's a definite possibility that she knew about this thing, whatever it was going to be, sacrifice or whatnot. Maybe she knew it was going to take place, and she didn't tell us, but she knew it was going to happen. And if we dallied too long, then kid was going to go up in smoke, right? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching because I don't like her.
I think you might be reaching a little bit.
Well, I don't like you either. Fuck you.
Fine. But we're hired to get her back by sundown. I don't think she's going to be awake by sundown to be able to talk. I say we just finish the job and wipe our hands.
Y'all are still
Well-
out in front, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, right now it's the priority anyway for now. Well, he's not even, the staff is. But yeah, sure, let's give them to the mother. Actually, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna drop Zella to the Frosty Maiden. How about that? I'll drop her there. And you guys drop the daughter to the Baroness, and I'll join you there.
Hey guys, I hate to be like this, but I'm starting to. I don't know what's going on, but my stomach is starting to get really upset, and I'm getting like a
Oh,
cold
really?
sweat,
Well, I
like
mean, I
out
feel
of
like
character.
we're in a good place, I think, to end if we have to.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's all
I
right.
hate to be that. I feel like I'm about to puke.
No, you're
No,
fine.
dude, I feel that. I feel that 100%.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we can end it here.
Thanks.
Need to pick it up. Pick up basically us discussing.
Yeah, y'all can figure out what to do with them.
Yeah, I
All
mean,
right.
I just don't want to. We'll talk about this later. But yeah,
All right. All right. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode. Again, make sure you subscribe on YouTube, which is where you're gonna be watching this, because we didn't get to do the. Make a comment in there. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Twitch. Make sure you look at all the socials. Make sure you check out the merch store. All that information is below. And we will see you next time.